Heh, I'm not stupid, I'm a big girl. But that's neat, you're a bracer, huh? Do you slay lots of scary monsters? Yeah, check out all the Sepith. And she pulls out, like, you know how, like, that's my new headcanon for Estelle. You know, like, back alley, like the common back alley, like, trench coat where you open the trench coat and you have, like, a whole bunch of watches or things that you're selling. I like to think that's where she keeps all of her Sepith. And she's like, yeah, check all this Sepith out, kid. I got red ones, blue ones, green ones, time ones, and space ones too. Good day, good people, on a fine day in the year of the Radiance, the penultimate day in the year of the Radiance for you guys, isn't it? Huh. Well, albeit my hair's still up because I watched it, but Toon Link, Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomakars all here for what is sure to be an exciting time. This is it. This is, well, not the end of the series, clearly. We're going into the new year, baby. But it's it for, the year of the Radiance, and I gotta change that sign, and I still don't know what it's gonna be. I have to confirm with the rest of the AVs, but we'll figure something out. You also might be wondering, what are we doing here? There's something that I wanted to actually put on the screen. Where is, Trails? Work with me for a second. Give me an image source real quick. Because I was cooking in between episodes, and, you know, as I was cooking, I was like, I'll open some of these chests, it's not really going to be important. I came across a chest that had, some of the chest dialogue in this game has been a little bit disturbing. And this isn't the first time this has happened. Here, I took a screenshot of it, and we're gonna put this, is that gonna be, yeah, put it there. Just put it right on the screen, just slap it on. You open the chest to see a man's face just smiling at you. Unsettled, you back away and close the lid. Let's not open that one again. Let's play the game. Really? That one kind of, I was like, like, ridiculous. We're actually here with, and I'll go through what we did in between the episodes. It was really just some grinding of the characters. Let me go through the comments. We had one comment that actually came through not on the last episode, but an episode, like, earlier than that. I think episode 2, because it was episode 4. In episode 2, Richard said, you got Campanella's voice down to a T, which I thought was hilarious. I was like, I don't know what he sounds like, but that's the vibe he gave me. When he's voiced later in the series, it is very much how you made him out to be, which is kind of neat, actually. So kudos to me. Back to Casino Time, baby. The last episode, we also had Jessica, who started off with, woo, 777s. You better believe I hit those 777s. Oh, I can't wait to get back to that casino. Take a bite out of crime. The new Persona 5 spinoff is called Persona 5 Tactica, which I'll double check in a second. I know at some point it was in the Steam cart. During the winter sale, and the winter sale is still going on, so I need to make sure that I actually picked it up. I'm like 90% sure I picked it up, but I'll double check. After this. We gotta catch all the fish. Future Master Fisher Estelle. Oh, you better believe she gonna be fishing. And the full house, you acknowledge my casino skills, you guys. The casino gets more prize when we return in Chapter 8, so there's something to look forward to. We're coming back in Chapter 8, we're never leaving. The Raven Boys did not have portraits in the first game, neither did most of the orphans. They were in the second chapter. Something similar happens with the Crossbell games. Interesting. The reason the Ravens weren't attacking is because they were inflicted with Seal. Good to note. Recipes in the first game also had pictures, they just were unused for some reason, which I think is silly. When a character is petrified, a single attack will insta-kill them. That's very good to know. Really, really good to know. And petrify is the only ailment that is permanent unless manually healed. Super duper good to know, actually. Thank you. You want to shop, but O'Neill wants to talk. We think Polly's perpetually high, but we don't know how she gets it. Those were my words. Polly knows all of the secrets of the universe, the truth of the Zumerian continent, the Great Collapse, Ouroboros' existence, the Grand Master's identity, Campanella's everything. But she hasn't told nobody because nobody asked. And you know what? Polly, that's goated. I follow that same philosophy. Kevin joins your party and leaves your party sporadically until chapter 6. He's currently with you until you go back to the city, try and get him as much CP because that CP carries over, and that's what we're gonna do. He's almost at 200 right now. You need 3 ingredients to complete the list. The list, one of them can only be found from the Helmet Crab in the Sapphiral Tower. The other 2 are dropped by the Gourd Boar and the Roadrunner, and I don't think I've run into any of those. And then we got some stuff. Optional conversation with the warrants. So I didn't realize who this was, and that's how we're stopping right here. Like, I was still gonna grind a little bit, but I think at this point we're honestly where we probably should be. And more importantly, I started this dialogue conversation, I was like, let's walk through here and read what everybody's gonna say. But this was actually a special dialogue. It's the person that we saved from the monster mutts. And that's basically all that we've missed. It was like 2 dialogue boxes, like, hey, haven't seen you in a while. How you doing since those monster mutt incidents? And then Estelle was like, oh yeah, I remember you. That was actually the first time we fought together with Agate, wasn't it? That's where we are right now. More requests, or rather more quests will appear on the board. One of them expires when you go to Genis to prepare for it. Make sure you're familiar with the Bracers Code. No. So I read this, Jessica, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna read a word. I'm guessing. I'm putting my RNG to the test. But thanks for the warning. Side Killer. Game, why do you have to enable Avi's addictions? Oh, this game should not have enabled game. I'm so happy. This might, it's up there. It's quickly climbed the ranks. You also talked about Persona 5 Tactica. It's a SRPG a la Fire Emblem. I've watched through 2 palaces and a bit of the 3rd. Really like the story. I'm excited for it. I think I'm 100% sure I got it because I made sure to get the DLC too because it had like a picture of Crow and Violet on him. So I was like, hey, let's pick it all up. Catch all the fish. You gotta catch all the fish. Catch all the fish. It's such a, I don't know, back in my day, I was out here doing whatever. And I loved it. And I still do. Yeah, Estelle definitely feels like someone who'd be afraid of ghosts. I swear if the orphanage burns again, I'm gonna scream, me too. I'm gonna be like, tap that microphone and I'm going to yell. Oh come all ye ingredient hunters. Was not expecting the come all ye faithful parody. It was the Christmas time. I was feeling it. Santos Escobar. Kevin's here, just the utter implosion to the bugs, Lamel, and lastly, rip Lucia, not getting a sprite like the rest of the orphans, right? Unless there's something mysterious about Lucia. Thank you guys for the comments. Let's get on to the action. And continue. Estelle. Audio's good, right? Good. Estelle says, that was actually the first time we fought together, Agate, wasn't it? Haha, yes, they were a big help. So what brings you around here today? Just stretching our legs and getting back into form. Figured we'd come on by. Oh, I see. A bit of bracer training. Well, since you came all the way out here, feel free to use the facilities and rest if you need to. You want to talk about monsters? The ones on the roads lately have been ridiculous. Thanks, we'll do that. I'll get back to work then. If I can help you with anything, just give the word. The post-watch is as severe as ever. We're surrounded by threats after all. The ID remnants are spread all over the country for starters. As hard as it is to admit, we need the guild's help rather to bring them to justice. Okay. Fascinating. We'll pick this up. A free rest since we're here. Like, don't mind if I do. So I fought some eggs on the way here. And also, okay, well, yeah, I'm not feeling, I don't know if I feel like dealing with all of you. Your experience drop isn't even that great. Wait. Oh my gosh, this banger! Do 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 do. I can't believe this banger is back. I'm oh so happy. I am walking through the Cron Pass. I am having a good time. Here we go. I missed this jam, and I know this jam missed me too. Boom, doom, 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 da, 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 doom. Get me out of here. Man, I really missed it. Hold on, one more time, because I had it muted when I was just running through grinding. Oh, alright, I had my fill. I had my fill. Whew. Oh, I know some of the music in this game changed. Like, this is not the same Shanty that was playing in between. I'm glad that song stayed the same. Boy, am I happy. In between episodes, I know we also picked up another piece of gear. Your gear sucks, I think, but I'm not too pressed to put anything on you. I think we got... Can you wear it? Oh, it's, yeah, this. Oh, yeah, that's significantly better. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I picked this up from a chest, and I think the chest was actually right, like, up here. Yeah, past this big boy was in that chest. Alright, great. Once again, I don't think we need to fight anything for real, If we, like, run into something. But I know we're about to go to the lighthouse, so we'll just keep on keeping on. And I know over here there are two of these guys. You can hit all of them with a true hurricane. There, it's not gonna get the KO. Alright, we didn't get the sneak attack. For some reason I thought we were sneak attacking on these fools. Me and not correct. Ooh, shot him right in the ankles. Not his poor ankles. Father Kevin and his lovely ankles. That's his pride and joy. My ankles! I don't know why Father Kevin's ankles have come up, but I don't like it. Put your ankles away, Father Kevin. There we go. Okay, well, there he goes. There we go. No, there he goes. Me, I'm not correct on that front. Here we are at the lighthouse. There's, like, certain songs in this game that now, like, give me a little bit of nostalgia. And we've only played one of these games. Alright, let's set up these stairs. Hello? 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 Oh, I remember the last time we were here, there were a bunch of monsters. You know what? The last time we were here, there weren't a bunch of monsters. The last time we were here... there was some shenanigans with the men in black. The ID. In fact, I don't think those guys were a part of the ID technically. Well, I mean, I guess they were in leagues with the ID, whatever. Still hurts a bit, eh? No use. Can't strain myself any further. Hi, Mr. Vogt. It's been a while. Well, it's you Bracer kids again. Still full of women vinegar. You what? Vogt? We're full of what? Women, vim and vinegar, I see. Oh yeah, now I remember. You were knocked out during that whole mess with the intelligence goons. I think I just mixed up Agate's voice with Father Kevin's voice. Agate is more macho man, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Vogt, this is the lighthouse keeper. How are you these days, Mr. Vogt? Are you still hanging in there? I've been alright mostly, though recently Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright? Oh, it's my bum back. I can't seem to shake this pain. Anytime I bend, it's like someone's driving a spike through my spine. Oof, sounds pretty painful. Can't you take some medicine or something for that? I've been dealing with this pain since you were in diapers. I'll have you know. I'll not waste time trying to cure it now. That'll go away on its own, I'll see to that. Unfortunately, I can't just sit around here resting for too long. Huh? Well, okay, take care of yourself, but okay, fine. Is there something you need done? Matter of fact, there is. I was right in the middle of a very important job when you stormed in here. You were sitting down. You know those, they're light orbments rather, using the lighthouse, right? I swapped out the parts for new ones, but I ain't give them all a test yet. Sounds like that could be a problem. Ah, no worries, it's my responsibility. Won't be much of a lighthouse keeper if I ask someone else to do it. I'll just take it slow and easy and keep my back straight. I see. Well, don't strain yourself, okay? I don't want you to make it worse. You don't need to worry on that score, little missy. I know my body. Listen to me go on. Sorry to chew your ears off. Good luck and good work with your braces. Thanks. Take care, Mr. Vogt. Oh, yeah, hold on. Wait a minute, actually. I almost forgot. What is it? Well, about testing the orbments. There's a manual on the bookshelf there with details on how to do it. If you're curious, feel free to take a look. Huh? Oh, sure, I guess. It's an important job, to be sure, but it's mostly just flipping switches. Anyone could do it if they read the manual, I reckon. You know, do you think just maybe he's being the most passive-aggressive old fart in the universe, asking us to help him out? Ain't no maybe about it, oh no. Something wrong? No, nothing. Well, see ya. Yeah, bye. I mean, I guess we should help the old man in his old back. Book on Lighthouse Manual, sure, we'll read it. Okay. There's actual instructions here. Configuration of the control device, the layout of the lighthouse orbment, activation switch set to the on to initiate the beacon, 2, adjust the orbital levels, 3, stabilization mechanism, 4, connection cord set to on to activate the beacon. Okay, so initiate, adjust, stabilize, activate. How to activate the lighthouse beacon. Set activation switch to on, set the connection cords to on, then the beacon should illuminate. If you think it's broken, please consult the troubleshooting section below. Read before contacting Central Factory. Troubleshooting. The activation chip isn't flipping rather. Is the orbital amplitude set too low? It will not activate at a setting higher than low. Is a set too low? Interesting. So the the orbital amplitude has to be set to low. It's telling me output is 0. If the stabilizer is set higher than the orbital amplitude, which is set to low, then the resulting output will be 0 and the orbit will stop. So the stabilizer has to be set to very low, maybe? The output keeps dropping without any errors. There are multiple possible problems, most likely caused by the stabilizer setting. As the gap between the stabilizer and the orbital amplitude grows, the output may become unstable and drop randomly. I can't connect the cords. Is the orbital amplitude set to high? The connection will be refused at anything besides high. I'll figure it out. How hard could it be? No, that's the connection cords. That's the orb. Hold on. Give me the book back. I don't know how to go back pages, and I don't think I ever learned. Orbital amplitude is 2. So I think... Okay. Here. That's the connection quartz. Stabilizer strength. There's this one. Ah, sure. Turn it on. That's fine. What is this? No, we start here. Insufficient, ceasing boot sequence. Activate is last. Stabilizer strength, is mid. Let's set this to low. I thought this had to be set to high, right? Output is insufficient. Stabilizer strength. Did I mix up the order? No, the activation switch is first. Okay, I'm tripping. Startup failed. Okay. So then it goes to here. That has to be set to low. I feel like that's also still wrong. Can I move this to high? I'll put a 0. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Here. You start. Now. Ceasing. Okay, okay, okay. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Do maybe I have to change something mid-start. Because now that that's on, this has to be high. Destabilizing. Let me read real quick. Orbital amplitude, then the stabilizer. It never illuminated. It did flip. Output is 0. If the stabilizer is set higher than the orbital amplitude, the resulting output will be 0 and the orbit will stop. So, the stabilizer has to be lower than the orbital amplitude value. Was I just not patient? Should I just let it go? Orbital amplitude has to be set to high. Oh, well, let's flip some switches, see how it goes. So this has to be low to start. That needs to be high eventually. Wait, this is a stabilizer track? That has to be there, so I think then we switch this to that. But don't you have to be... Oops. No? God. Startup failed. You're on low. You're off. I'll put you on low too. See how it goes. Okay, so now they're both on low. That's not gonna work. We can't just turn this on. So, now it comes down to what these two have to do. Although I don't see the orbit, you know, lighting up. So we need to... This is currently on low. This one's also currently on low. Switching this to high makes it stop. We need to set that to mid. Oops. Set you back to low, there you go. So, if we do that, then set you to mid. No, still bad. Let me just turn this off. That's not what they want me to do. So maybe I have to set you to mid. And then set you to... do they have to match? Do I have to, like, walk down and then set the other one back down? Because now you're on mid, you're on low. This needs to be on high, so should I put you to mid and then you to high? And then you to high? I think I have to bring you back down, though. Right? Or will it? Or can I just start it? Because they're the same, it's not lower. That's fine, okay. Look at that. I hate this lighthouse. Screw that old man, we should have just left it. Ah, you did it! So we can just leave it alone now, right? Yes, you can. It's in diagnostic mode. It'll stop on its own after a little while. Okay. Still, I'm impressed. You managed to figure out, with nothing more than the manual. Yeah, I guess so. Ha, it wasn't easy to be honest. Oh hey! Looks like it stopped. Yes, indeed. Diagnostics done, and it looks like there's nothing to report. Nothing to report! It's been mighty neighborly of you to do all of this for me. Sorry to put you through all this trouble. It's fine. Yeah, no need to thank us. Just make sure you take it easy on your back, old man. Ooh, yeah. No, I can't. let you go without expressing my little bit of my gratitude. Here. What is this? Oh, fishing bait. Oh, more fishing bait. Oh, these are some bait for sea fishing. You can land some real good whoppers on the cliffs near. Oh, you say less. Say less, my guy. You know what? Anything else we can do for you? I've got all I need, little miss. However, it's good of you to ask. Very important. We learned that last time. Remember? Remember last time he was like, oh, you should be asking that if there's anything else that I need. It shows that you have a good heart and care for others as any modern bracer should. Just like braces of old. Ahaha, well thanks. You make sure and remember that attitude, dear. Now, safe travels. Yeah, guys, we did it. Remember? He said that to us last time. And we learn. Estelle, this is your learning journey. Get me out of this lighthouse, we're never coming back. Where's the fishing? Where does one fish, huh? You said just outside. Oh wait, hold on. I saw an exclamation point. Huh, here. I bet I can fish here. I see it. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh, absolute. Wait, hold on. Which one of these is better? Average. I don't remember which one is better. Let's toss some shrimp in there. On the sound. It's on the sound. Okay, thank you for that, Jessica. Oh, there's a whole octopus! Oh, I mean, hold on. Maybe I should pull up the list of fishing things. I already tossed my whole phone. We gonna catch all the fish out here. Doom, 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 doom. Like, I think there might be something at the lighthouse that's like, oh my gosh. Here's where you can catch this fish. I think Jessica posted that in the second episode. Couldn't have been the second episode, right? Oh yeah, no, it could have been the second episode. I was like, we didn't have the fishing rod, but I saw that that was definitely where we did the things. Let me see. Air Latin gold. From anywhere except by the lighthouse for that. By the lighthouse. I mean, we've caught one, so that's nice. Great blackfish from the Gulf Seaside way spots. Ruin spot or by the lighthouse. Octopus. Is there anything that's exclusive by the lighthouse? It doesn't look like it, so I think this old man lied to us. Not gonna lie, but there is something that is a Gigangora, which is by the lighthouse with Kasago. So I mean, like, let's just go try and get a. Hey, let's go, Kasago, come on, go, Kasago. See if we can get one. What is it? It's another octopus. Clear gelatin. We're gonna need to catch some more Kasagos now I'm looking at it. Kasago we could catch with a regular bait, right? Oh my gosh. I'm screaming. Kasago from... either or. Alright, give me some Kasagos there. The great blackfish. It spat out some Sepith. That's cool, I guess. Let's catch some fish. Oh, let's catch some fish. Oh, let's catch some fish. We're gonna catch all the fish. Kasago! Catch all the fish. We're gonna catch all the fish. Catch all the fish. We're gonna catch all the fish. Alright, let's catch some more fish. Huh? Can we get another Kasago? No, that's a great blackfish. Give me some Kasago! I do wonder what the reward is for the, for like completing your fishing index. I do also know we're coming back to Rouen at some point, so we don't have to like focus on this, and I can do this in between episodes. I know I clicked that one a little early, so I was like, please don't punish me for that. What do we got? A sea bass! More like a C+. Knock, 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 knock. Oh man, Animal Crossing has ruined sea bass forever. What do we got? Claudine! Hello, Claudine! What a great fish. Claudine, it's a pleasure to meet you. Make your acquaintance. Yes. Come on, let's catch some more fish. Really hate that this is, you know, I don't want this to be the fishing episode, but it might be. Just like last time was the gambling episode. We got a lot of bait. I guess I got bait from monster hunting too, or rather grinding. I was definitely not paying attention to the sound, at least. Come on. Come on, Estelle Bright. Expert fisherwoman. Here we go, here we go. Wait, hold on. We caught a Claudine from the regular bait? Well, I hate that, actually. I thought Claudine was like a special fish. Okay, now we're catching too many Claudines. Me and Claudine are about to have problems, about to have beef. I didn't ever think that I'd have beef with a fish, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Come on here. Oh, I thought I was too late for that one. I was not paying attention. All right, Kasago. Here we got two more of these. Toss in the fish or toss in the river. We want a Gigangora. Is this a Gigangora? No, it's another octopus. We got a lot of octopus. Octopi? Octopeople. Okay. Dots are still there. Repair. Got it. What is it? Oh, Claudine, we're about to... Gosh darn it. Claudine, I'm gonna scream and shout and let it all out. Is that another Kasago? No. Great Blackfish. We'll do this one and then we'll save the shrimp for later. Or probably in between episodes. But if we get another Kasago, we'll toss it out. Could it be? Alright, Claudine, we're going to beef. We're gonna have to beef. Good to know that's a fishing spot though. Pardon me, excuse me. I think we're set to go back to the city then. Oh no, there's optional dialogue for the kids. I think really just Clem. Are they? Yeah, they're in the orphanage now. I was confused for a second. Look at all these chickens. Who are you? Oh yeah, Daniel. I wonder what that white shadow was. If it was a ghost, it should have been scarier, right? It should have. But what could it have been? Oh, it's Mr. Kevin. Hey, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Kevin, will I see the white old guy again? I don't know. Sorry, but even old Kevin doesn't know what that guy's schedule is. I want to meet him again. He could spin round and round in the sky like a record player. It was really fun. Bro. Why does Polly want to see that white shadow again? She's so silly sometimes. Her hair looks like, like Christmas, holly, I think it is? With the red seeds and whatnot or whatever. Clem. Too bad Joshua's not with you. Want to show him how hard I'm working, too. Hey, Estelle. If you see Joshua, you be sure to tell him, okay? That I'm here working hard with everybody else. Clem. Yeah, got it. I'll definitely tell Joshua. Yeah, it's a promise. Alright, Clem. Clem. Let's get back to the city. Oh, you made a terrible mistake. We're stronger than we once were. Although another level on Estelle would be very nice. How close is she actually? What is that? I don't know if I fought a red hammerhead. Well, they're not that much stronger than regular hammerheads. Well, they might be stronger in terms of beating someone up a little bit. I'll just focus on the red hammerhead. Nah, looks like he's a little faster, too. Father Kevin can handle it. Never mind, Estelle can handle it. Thank you. I guess we do have to focus on keeping Kevin alive now because he's about to leave us and we want him to have that full CP. If we want Kevin to have full CP the next time he joins us for a fight, does that mean the next time he joins us for a fight is going to be like a boss battle? Is that the mystery that I've just solved? Who knows? I guess we'll figure it out soon. Finally back. It feels good to be in Rouen again. Thanks, guys. It was nice of you to make sure I got back here safely. Come on. You don't need to thank us. Besides, like you really needed the help anyway. That blowgun of yours is an antique, but you're pretty good with it, don't lie. What? Nah. The wandering priest spends a lot of his time out in the wilderness, you know? Gotta fend myself somehow. There's no way I can match a pro. I don't know what Father Kevin's deal is, but we gonna have to find out. You really think so? I think you make a really good bracer, actually, rather. You're really skilled. Aw, Estelle, you're making me blush. You keep up with the flattery, and we might have to get serious. I thought we agreed to knock it off with the come-ons. Never. About the spook that you're hunting. People have been coming to the local church about it, too. But, Father Theodore thinks we ain't dealing with a normal spirit here, you see. Assuming it is a spirit at all. Really? Why isn't it normal? The church likes to say that when people die, rather, all the good boys and girls join Idios in the sky, right? Right. And sinners are condemned to fall in the darkness of Gehenna. I think that's the first time I've heard that word in this series. Sometimes, though, you get souls who really don't fall into either camp. That's what the church typically refers to as a ghost. Wandering souls, okay. But then, I still don't get what makes our ghost not normal if it is a wandering soul. Well, they don't really wander. According to the doctrine, ghosts are usually bound to something. Could be a place, could be a person, but the point is, it is something. Every ghost, the ghost rather everyone's reporting though, doesn't seem to behave that way. It's got Father Theodore worried. I can tell you that much. Now I get it. Yeah, that's worrying. Anyway, just keep that in mind in your investigation. Now, I gotta get to the church. See ya, gang. Stay cool and spookless. Wow, Father Kevin's so cool. Ridiculous. Huh, that's really good advice. I guess he really does know the testaments. He still doesn't seem much like a priest, though. Don't sweat it too much. Wanderers are really just a bunch of weirdos. The guy who used to come to the Ravenue way back in the day was a real bowl of nuts, too. I wonder if we'll ever meet them. I bet it was Campanella. Okay, that's my crack theory immediately. So anyway, we do still have some people we need to talk to. Let's continue our investigation. After you, who else do we need to talk to? I don't remember. But here, we'll save. Hey, I legit do not remember. Where? Casino? No. Maybe next time. That's clear. That we still have a long time to go. We still have to find an expert camera person. I need to... Here. We did this. Oh. Hey, G+. Silver chain. I don't know what that is. Good work. Seems you safely achieved your goal. If you have any jobs to complete, please come by and report them. Who else do I need to talk to? How do I bring up my Bracer's notebook again? I did it. I'm a master of this game. That's that. That's oh come ingredient hunters. I got clear gelatin. I know I now have monster carapace. We have do we have prickly seeds? I think we have fish fillet, beast flesh. I know we have the gummy eyeball, and I think we might have the savory pinion. We only need 6 of them. Where do they keep that? Where do I keep those items? Oh yeah, here we go. Prickly seed, we have the gelatin, the fish fillet, and the beast flesh, the gummy eyeball, the savory pinion, the monster carapace. Oh, thank goodness I can bring it up like that. I know I have clear gelatin. I see it, it's right there. So we got that, we got that. Beast flesh, prickly seeds, fish fillet. The only thing we don't have is the leathery tail. And we don't need it, so I think we're fine. Is there something for getting all of them? Man. I mean, if he only wants 6, I might just go and report it. Not for nothing. But we could get him that leathery tail once we go to the tower. We'll wait. We'll wait. But it's good to know that's the only one that we need. We'll be going to the tower anyway for something. Who do we need to talk to? I opened my Bracer's notebook and I was like, we need to talk to somebody, and just didn't look. Polly and Daniel. Who else? Soldier at the Air Leaden. Have I not been there? Maybe I haven't. Here. Yeah, I haven't been up this way. Yeah, actually, I don't want to deal with them. It also... Ooh. Thank you. You've seen a lot of empty chests in your day, rather, but you really gotta say, this one's the finest. Ayo? No. Also no, I'd rather fight the bird. Speaking of, there's the bird. I didn't want anything to fight with the bird. Oh, and we don't have Father Kevin anymore. Trash. Here. Agate hurt somebody. Hurt this thing. At least we got the sneak up advantage. I really want to take that thing out ASAP. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, really? Agate, it has 3 health. You couldn't have gotten a hit for 3 more? Come on.
We're good to go.
Ugh. At least she's about to level up. That's what I wanted. It's still gonna take a minute for Agate, but like, you know, we're close. But the tower's over here. Do you think there's already a photographer at the tower? What? Was there a... Oh, it was one of those flowers. Ooh. EP cut 1? Empty as your bottom is dry. Who said my bottom was dry? Anyway, I don't see any photographer here, so we're not gonna go in yet. I really didn't mean to run into this thing. Because I know that this thing is not gonna let me get close. Never mind. Agate, you... Oh, Agate, I can't believe you just missed. Agate, I can't believe you just missed. It's not like the end of the world, but I still can't believe it. Shock and awe. We're going to the Air Leaden and we're not letting anything stand in our way. pretty sure I'm going the right way. Sure. Sure am. It was one of those birds. Hit me with that airline music. Airline checkpoint. Feels like ages since I've been here. So the guard who saw it is somewhere around here. At least that's what Jean told us. Oh yeah. Let's hit up the guard commander here and see who saw what. Good idea. But to think someone saw it in such a lovely place. Oh, knock it off with the it nonsense. Knock it off with the IT. Just say it's a ghost or whatever already. No, not hearing anything. La la la. No, actually, LA. She forgot the night though. Can a girl lie to herself every now and then? No, you can't. No, you cannot do that. All right, let's see. Not too many tourists are coming through these days. It's boring. It's been a struggle to keep my eyes open. Well, go take a nap, my guy. Welcome to the Airletton checkpoint. There aren't many tourists here at the moment, so you can take your time and really appreciate that waterfall. Don't worry, I will. I remember last time I was here, oh. Heck yeah, I'm a fish. Must have, oh, for saltwater fishing. Oh, okay. Maybe that does make a big difference. Interesting that you can fish here. I feel like the water's super duper disturbed. I wouldn't expect to catch anything, but a crab, okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I said I wasn't gonna go fishing anymore, and here we are, fishing. Oh man, I think something has like, I'm certain that there's like different reaction times that you have to hit for some of these fish. But I know I was real slow on that one, so maybe I was slow on that one too. Alright, hold on. Focus on me. You know what else? I think I've noticed. I'm holding on to the speed up button that like speeds up everything around the world. I probably shouldn't be holding on to that when I'm fishing, because I think it probably cuts my window of time down too. Another crab. I can't use crab as bait. Oh, I can. There were actually 2 crabs I could have used as bait. Three crabs. So, do we want to use a crab as bait for anything? Hold on. If I can't use it now. At least not at this point. At this juncture. Yeah, shrimplet crab and casago, and there's a Gold Seaside Way hidden beach. Oh man, there's a whole lot of fishing places. I'm just gonna use this because I think shrimplet is more important. And since we picked up another one of these, we should probably use it. What do we got? Gold angelfish! I did want to get one of those, but see, what I was actually looking for was a spot where they'd be like, oh man, me and Joshua were here. This is the entrance to the Chaldea Tunnel. If you don't have permission to pass, I'm afraid you can't go any further. I'm Estelle freaking Bright. I got permission to go wherever I want. But for real. Hey, what's up? I remember you. Oh, you're the bracers from last time. There's not many guests right now, so relax and enjoy yourself. If you're hungry, why not try some of our new menu? New menu? Well, I haven't learned that. Don't mind if I do take one of those. Can I buy a sit-down meal? No? Okay. Well, I guess we're out of here. I should probably talk to this guard, too. Seems like our soldiers are getting lazy. Like a while back, there was an idiot who was half asleep at his post and thought he was seeing something and made a huge fuss. Man, I gotta do something about all this. Probably talking about the guy who saw it. Don't need to go here. Well, who are you? Connor, during the election, all the tourist spots in Rouen are open, I heard. I came from the capital to indulge in a little peaceful reading. This waterfall is an astounding backdrop while enjoying a book. Wait, how did you get here? If you need some, like, permission to get here. Anyway, he probably just didn't take the pass. The sound of water just echoes through my body. Hey, General. Excuse me, we're from the Bracers Guild? Hey, welcome. Wait a minute, you're that bracer who dealt with the Duke. Yeah, that's me. I'm surprised you even remember that. Of course. Things wouldn't have gone half as smoothly without you. What can we do for you? You're a hero yonder these parts. Well, we're here about a soldier who claims to have seen a white shadow. What? Even the guild heard about that? For the love of... This is ridiculous. He should be ashamed, honestly. Ashamed? What do you mean? There wasn't any ghost. He was just daydreaming. And drifting off the way he did could be disastrous if there was an actual emergency. As an acting commander, his actions were wholly my responsibility. How embarrassing. I think you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself, sir. That thing, whatever it is, has apparently been seen all over the region. What? Are you? We explained, huh? I see. Goodness, I thought he was half asleep, but perhaps I did jump to conclusions too quickly. I've been far too hard on Nyx. That's one letter away from Nyx in that case. So Nyx is the one who saw the white shadow. That's right. He's currently on duty to the entrance to the Kalia tunnel. You should go speak with him directly. Tell him he has my permission to speak with you, rather. Thank you, sir. Can I use this? Attention, Nyx! You're good, bro! Hey, what's up? Oh, there, you want to enter the tunnel? Just give me a minute, I'll open the gate. I thought you said that I couldn't get in here. No, we're not here for the tunnel. We're here from the Bracers Guild. And we're here for you, actually. Can you tell us about the white shadow you saw? Hang on, you mean... But that was just something I dreamed up when I was half asleep. Actually, it wasn't. A lot of people across Rwanda have been seeing it. According to your commanding officer, neither you nor he knew. He said sorry for his earlier comments and you can talk to us freely about it. So it was real! I was right! I knew it was real. Too real to be a dream. This makes me feel a little bit better, honestly. Oh, the things that I could tell you. The things that I know. The things that I've seen. No, if that thing was real, it's actually quite bone-chilling. Trust me, I know what you mean. Anyway, can you tell us about what you saw? In as much detail as possible? Of course. It was but 3 nights ago. I was standing here on my watch shift. You notice how loud the waterfall is, correct? You get used to it after a while. It has a rhythm that could really lull you to sleep. Plus, I just started my shift. I had come from the mess hall, and it made me even more sleepy. So to keep from falling asleep, I walked back and forth around here. And that is when I saw it. I see. What was it exactly? A floating man dressed in white, old-fashioned clothes. He, or it, was dancing just above the waterfall. It was hitting the gritty. I freaked out so bad I pointed my rifle at it without even thinking and... What? You shot the thing? Yes, I meant it to be a warning shot, but I was so nervous I hit it right in the chest. Or I know I did. It just floated there as if nothing happened. After that, I took off like a bird or something heading north. It took off like a bird or something heading north. Yeep. Immune to gunfire too? Well, that's just swell. Oh, I wonder if it's immune to giant swords. I got one of those. Oh yeah. And after all of that, I ran inside and woke the commander, of course. But all that got me was a dressing down for sleeping on the job and unnecessary rifle discharge, man. It was a bad day, but I was right all along. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, anyway, it's clearly for the best just to pretend it was a dream and forget it never happened, yeah? Yep. Thanks for the thought, but I doubt I'll ever be able to forget that. I don't know why that poor soul is a wandering ghost, but try to help him, yeah? I mean, braces can solve the problems of the dead, too, right? Heck no, I'm no priest. But there has to be a reason it's showing up, yeah? We need to figure out what that reason is. Good luck, then. That's not a part of my job description. Alright, well, we actually finished off everyone we need to talk to, and... Wow, incredible! Mama, Papa, come here! Who was that? Man who has a sprite, and therefore he is of some level of importance. Because now the orphans have sprites and they are not as important anymore. Now, slow down on your trip, Pumpkin. It really is lovely. I'm glad we could come here with you, my love. Thank you. No, I've always left you two alone back home. This is the least I can do for my family. Oh, that's a really sweet family. Looks like they're on vacation or something. Yeah, looks like. They might even be foreigners. It's so amazing. Just look at it, I feel like it's gonna swallow me whole. Excuse me, miss. Do you know the name of this waterfall? Where does all the water come from? Ah, that's a little out of the blue, The waterfall is actually called the Erletten. The water flows from Valeria Lake through an ancient waterway. Oh, I know what Valeria Lake is! It's the big lake we saw before the airship landed, right? Yeah, that's right, but airship? Are you from another country? Yep, that's right. I'm from far, far away. By the way, my name is Reen. Or it might be Renee, but she's gonna be Reen. Reen, huh? That's a really cute name. I know, hee hee. Mama and Papa gave it to me. Of course it'd be cute. Reen's mother. Reen! I hate it, actually. I hate it so much. We're not gonna do this. Unless, don't bother the nice lady too much. Our apologies. Our Reen is troubling. If our Reen is troubling to you too much, rather. Oh, I wasn't doing anything bad. This family seems like they're gonna be important. Family from another country arriving by airship with sprites. Okay, we'll see. My your important senses are tingling. I hope you don't mind, but what brings you folks to Liberl? Oh, I often come to Liberl for business. What kind of business, Reen's father? Every time I do, I'm struck by the beauty of this country, So this time you brought me and my daughter along too. Miracles do happen, it seems. Yeah, you guys are like the most picture-perfect family, you know? Hehe, jealous? Papa is always away a lot, but he always brings us lots of presents when he comes home. Mama's always full of smiles and makes the best food. Really, I am kind of jealous now, actually. Haha, goodness. I'm sorry, she's still very much a child. Hey, what's yours, miss? What's your name? Oh yeah, sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Estelle. Estelle Bray. I'm a bracer, wait, do you know what a bracer is? Heh, I'm not stupid, I'm a big girl. But that's neat, you're a bracer, huh? Do you slay lots of scary monsters? Yeah, check out all the Sepith. She pulls out like, you know how like, that's my new headcanon for Estelle. You know, like back alley, like the common back alley like trench coat where you open the trench coat and you have like a whole bunch of watches or things that you're selling. I like to think that's where she keeps all of her Sepith. It's just like, yeah, check all the Sepith out, kid. I got red ones, blue ones, green ones, time ones, and space ones too. It ain't candy, so keep your grubby little mitts off of them. Yeah. It's part of the job sometimes. A bracer, that's impressive. Yes, especially at your age. Ha, I'm still pretty new at it though. There are guild branches in every major city in Liberl. If you folks encounter any trouble during your trip, you can count on us. Well, thank you, we'll keep that in mind. If you'll pardon us though, we need to check into the inn. Come along now. Oh, I want to talk to Miss Estelle more. Hey, Miss Estelle, will you play with me the next time we meet? Unless you're evil, sure. Yay. See you, Miss Estelle. The thing that I'm most curious about is that we got the kid's name, but we didn't get either of the parents' names. And not having either of the parents' names makes me really suspicious of the parents, especially since the father always goes away on business. So now I feel like this is... those three are ones to remember. Mainly the father. I don't know why it's so special this time that he brings the family along. Or maybe I'm reading too much into this family, but I think they've made the lock and key a little segment of my brain for this game. Pretty energetic little sprout, huh? Bit younger than Tita even, I think. Yeah, she might be. Tita's that baby? Who would have thunk? What, remind you of your old man? Yeah, just a bit. I was thinking about how I was around her age when I first met Joshua. I see. Anyway, we've shaken down all of our witnesses. Shall we get back to Jean? Sure. Hey, what's up? Reen, what's good? If we meet again, let's play, okay? Now, Reen, stay still. And? Three of you will be staying for one night, yes? Yes, please. Well then, please sign here. Wish I could look at the signature. I'm very curious. Or maybe they'll just be important for this arc. Admittedly. Just because... I assume they'll just be important for this arc now that I'm thinking a little bit further ahead. But you know Trails will probably see her and her family. Unless her dad... I kind of am getting her dad as evil vibes. But he doesn't look like a bad guy. But you know what? Professor Alba didn't look like a bad guy either, so you know what? He might be a bad guy. Hey, Bracer Notebook, what's up? I don't need to be in here. I do need to find a photographer, so I don't know when that's gonna happen. Let's come back here. Oh, well, I found our photographer. Man. I was almost hoping it wasn't gonna be Dorothy. Oh, hey, you're back. Estelle, hello. Oh, no. Niall, Dorothy, what are you two doing here in Rouen? Obviously getting some pictures and articles made for the freaking wildfire of an election. And then I heard something weird beyond, that is happening, so I stopped by to check out what's up. Something weird? You mean the White Shadow people have been reporting? Actually, while you were out, we had another reporting of that thing appearing in the city limits. Citizenry is starting to get frightened and demands answers that I can't give them. Hell, this is becoming a real problem. And the capstone, rather, to it all, would be the picture this young lady took. This one pretty much puts the nail in the coffin, so to speak. A picture? You mean... What, so you're going ghost hunting now? No, it's nothing like that. I was just taking pictures of the hotel at night and skaboosh! Ghost picture! Here, take a look. That's just Bill Cipher. Huh. Yeah, I'd call this decisive. Come on, guys, don't you think it's still a little bit too hasty? I mean, it might be a malfunction of the camera, yeah. No, I don't think it's the camera's fault, rather. It's a shiny, brand new model from the central factory. I've been taking really good care of it. It's a malfunction, okay? Malfunction. Wow, Estelle, you're scary all of a sudden. I'm willing to put a lot more faith in these sightings now. It seems there really is something out there. More to the point, I think working with the media on this wouldn't be a bad idea at this juncture. So let's all share information. To start, did you guys get statements from the witnesses? Yeah, we checked all through... Oh crap, there's an emergency! Help! Hey, what's wrong? What's got you so worked up? Is it a robbery? Primo! The supporters of Norman and Portos are arguing. They're facing down one another on the Langland Bridge. All this fuss over an argument? Hold up, these are the mayoral candidates, right? Oh, this sounds like an article. Maybe alright. Dorothy, we're on. Aye, aye, sir. See you later, Estelle. Wait, I need you to complete the... Oh, man. Man, they're fast. We should get moving, too. That thing turns into a damn riot. We'll need to be on hand. Right. Thanks, you two. Good luck. But, like... Okay, so there's nothing new. Can I report anything to you? Okay, nothing to report. It looks like it looks like there's nothing to report. Thanks, John. On the bridge? We ain't got time. Yeah, I thought the bridge was this way, but it's around the corner and here. Oh my gosh! Look at this. I actually love this. You aren't fooling anyone. We know you're behind the ghost that appeared at the hotel. Norman's son is bedridden from the shock. Have you no shame? What disgusting tricks won't you stoop to? Oh, please. That son is a member of the Ravens. How do you expect us to trust something a worthless thug says? Wait a moment. Criticize me as you wish, but only a coward would attack my family. You will retract your statement calling my son a thug. That was probably a little too much there. But sir, why are you agreeing? It's because you bend on issues like that. Tourism party dares to try such tactics, rather. Who's daring to try things? The harbor party is the one crossing the line. Do you really think that your harassment with the ghost trick will stop us? Everyone's tripping. Yeah, 'cause this really is getting out of hand. Do you think we should step in? They ain't throwing punches yet, so stay cool. Get a good position, though. If this does get real, we'll need to be ready to jump in. Yeah, but there's so many spectators, we can't get any closer. How the heck did Niall manage to get up front so quickly, right? I can't take this anymore. Do you limp-wristed Taurus suckers? Ooh! Ooh! Think you can beat us in a straight fight? Ooh, that's it, let's do it. The employees of the Norman firm will uphold Mr. Norman's honor. Stop, all of you. Do not sink to the level of thuggery. Everyone calm down, we should discuss this rationally. Oh crap. Son of a... Don't think we can stop them now. I'm gonna scream. Oh no. My goodness, what a tragedy in the making, don't tell me. Do not call this golden-haired man. Violence creates nothing. It only opens empty chasms between men. To you, I offer this song. A gentle, sad song to encourage you to overcome what divides your hearts and join as one. The sun shines, a rainbow bridge. I cross it to reach you. And yet, as I search, it fades into the sky, dancing with loneliness on the wind. And baby, I compare you to a kiss. Oh wait, hold on. If this was doomed to fade without it ever coming true, then may it leave at least a scar. My first promise. A promise I cannot keep. I keep your breath. Encased in amber. Amber, you say? Sealing within this eternal dream. I compare you to a kiss. Okay, no, okay, alright. It seems you are all touched by my song. Remember, there is but only one truth. And that is our truth. And love is eternal. Well, Portos, I think it would be a good idea for us to both cool our heads a bit. Yes, I agree. Besides, we're obstructing traffic. Yes. Back to the harbor, everyone. Yeah. Right, I've got flyers to distribute. Lo and behold, Olivier suddenly saves the day. And the fleeing begins. Can't blame him. But the citizens here are easily stirred by both action and rest as anywhere else. No, what truly moves them is my miraculous... Hey, if you're gonna join the party, that'd be dope. I'll take that. Is the miraculous power of my melody. You there, reporters, take pictures, write articles to your heart's content over today's miracle. Okay, here we go. Say cheese. Marvelous. Look at that. He's drinking it in, man. Alright. You guys still in the mood to talk about the stuff that you mentioned before? Yeah, sure. I feel like I'll forget it if we don't report it soon anyway. Let's get back to the guild house and report it to Jean ASAP. Yeah, work it, Olivier. Huh? Estelle, to where are you going? Oh, wait, no, please. What a great expression. How heartbroken, it's so cute. Gosh darn it, Dorothy. You fiend. How fickle you can be, my rose. To meet your fated partner again after a long absence and then to abandon him. What cruel barbs you cast. Fated partner, my left Strega. Her Skechers! What in the goddess's name are you doing in Rouen anyway, Olivier? Aren't you supposed to be turning into a prune in Elmo's Hot Springs? Mueller contacted me at the Maple Leaf Inn, you see. He was kind enough to tell me that you'd returned from your travails, Estelle. And I thought to myself, she has been deprived of my person for so long. Her happiness is imperiled. I must welcome her back, and flew here post-haste. It certainly feels imperiled now. Still, I haven't seen you since the Queen's birthday celebration. Thanks for your help back there, Olivier. It is nice to see you again. Wait, for real? But your honesty makes it difficult for me to focus. When you don't take the opening to make a joke in my expense, it leaves me wanting something more. Let's see you deliver another line like that through broken teeth. Whatever. Jean, this thing is Olivier, one of the people who helped out during the coup. He's a musician from Erebonia, we think. Ah, nice to meet you. You seem like an interesting person. Would you like to never leave? I'm guessing you don't mind if we let him in on this then. Normally, we'd want to kick him out on his butt for being an outsider, but I doubt he'd even listen, though. Just try him not to make eye contact. Maybe he'll go away. I love Agate so much. Oh, Agate. Truly, you are intimately acquainted with my ways. Hey, stop trying to imply things. We've never even talked much. We fought on the same side just for a little while. Anyway, going beyond that, yes, this sounds like a very good idea. Seriously, we have a story to talk about here. We don't have all day either, so Dorothy and I need to get that scoop on the election. Right, I get it. So this is what the witnesses had to say. We relayed what they had to say. I see you managed to get a lot of detailed information. It's enough to that something is starting to add up, definitely at least. Really? I thought it was all kind of vague. Well, the possibility of it being a prank from the mayoral candidates is cause for problems for the to cause problems for the others out. For one, scaring Norman's kid is one thing, but I doubt they'd waste time scaring guards or orphans. Whatever this ghost is, it can fly. That was consistent across every report. That's not something the average Joe or Joe Average could pull off. Well, then it must be a real ghost. Maybe some ancient noble went crazy and was locked up in a lonely cell and forced to wear a mask forever. And then after hundreds of years, so was revived as a spooky ghoul. Please stop talking about such scary ideas with a happy face. Thanks. Besides, ghosts are supposed to be bound to people or places, so can it really can't be a ghost, can it? Not necessarily. What do you mean, Olivier? You noticed something? Well, I cannot weigh on the matter of the fugitive's ghostliness, however, Estelle's report featured rather several common points. From what she said, I think it's actually quite possible our specter is bound to a person or place. Oh, you're sharper than I thought. Yeah, right? I was about to say the same thing, actually. Indeed. As a wandering hunter of love, I must keep a map of Laburel handy at all times. Let me use my map to look at Estelle's sightings from a geological perspective. Now then, Estelle, you investigated 3 areas, I believe. Here, here, and here, yes? Yeah, that's right. The Warehouse District, Airletten, and the Mercia Orphanage Village. Orphanage, rather. What about them? They're all in a straight line. If we look over the testimonies for differences... Oh, for differences. One point stands out. Estelle, I don't suppose you see it yourself now looking at the map. The point that was different from the other 3 testimonies... Wait, that'd be... What is the point? That is obviously different between all 3 anomalies. When it appeared... No, they were all at night, right? What it did, it kind of did a little dance, made a lot of noise. It didn't seem to... Can I open my Bracer's notebook? No. They kept saying it went north. Do I have like a north, south, east, west on this map? I assume we're just gonna say that that's north. Didn't one of them say it went, like, northeast? I feel like they all said it went north, did they? But I feel like I remember someone saying it went northeast. But if it went north... whatever. Where... I'm gonna say where the shadow went. Because I almost feel like I remember... I'm nearly positive someone said northeast, and I don't think any of these would ever point northeast. I got it, it's where the shadow went that matters. Precisely. Our Raven fellow... yeah, I was gonna say someone said northeast. Last time, the Raven boy. You're right, and someone just said north. That's... Oh. It went east. Yeah, there we go. What? Now I get it. Never would have figured. That's pretty conclusive, yeah? When you look at it like that, not many other places can really come from. I mean, like, they could all be going all the way to the Amber Tower, but I guess, you know, maybe not. Exactly my point. Genis Royal Academy, it must be around there. Olivier, you're pretty clever. Okay, I don't care if it's a ghost or whatever. We're gonna go to the academy and find out just what it is. Jean is cool, Rhea. Absolutely, I phone ahead. Go on and investigate. See if you can get to the bottom of this. I do have to wonder if our reporter friends have any plans, however. Can't really afford to cut out on the election. Okay, Dorothy, I'll leave this in your hands. Yes, sir. I'll do some real ghost hunting. I'll get you tons of pictures. No, help solve the damn mystery. Follow Estelle and take pictures relating to the ghost master. Okay. Don't really get it, but I'll do my best. Hey, we didn't actually agree to this part. Now, they did help us get that photography, so let's help them out in return. Right, fine, the camera girl can come too. Kind of feels like this will eat away at any seriousness the investigation situation might have had. Still, Dorothy can probably help us out, so we need her for the tower. That's settled, then I'm counting on you guys. Get me pictures of Spider-Man, Dorothy. They call me James Niall Jameson. Before that, though, Estelle. Your dad told me a little bit about the Joshua thing. Not a lot, but enough for me to get the picture. I know you're worried about it, these, people. If I hear anything that might be related, I'll forward it to the guild. What? So yeah, keep a stiff upper lip or something, and get me pictures of Spider-Man. I gotta go. Get me pictures of Spider-Ghost. Niall. Oh, Niall's embarrassed. It was a really big shot when we heard about it all from Cassius, I think. I think he's been looking for a way to help you, Estelle. Really? If only he could be a little bit more honest. It'd be sweet. I'll make sure to contact the guild too if I take any more Nito photos of weird people. So Estelle, fight on. Yeah, or something. Thanks, Dorothy. You don't suck that much. Anyway, off to the Royal Academy. Like I said, I'll just call ahead and let them know you're in. We're counting on you guys. Well, we're not in yet, because we have other things to do before we go to the academy. We gotta go to the tower. I don't even know why I'm bothering to ask at this point, but I suppose you want to come to, Olivier. Haha, oh my dear Estelle, you may as well ask if fish swim or birds fly. After all, do you think that I'd abandon the most warm, the warm, moist embrace of Elmo to come here? Don't say moist, my guy. Figures. Agate, what do you think? Should he come with us? Whatever, I don't care that much. Let me get you one thing straight, though. I don't really trust you, pal. You do anything strange, I'll wreck you. Clear? Such hostility, such negativity, what a pity. Sometimes a wild type like you isn't bad either, you know. What? But fear not. I shall refrain from pouring my affection onto your untamed vessel until I have earned your trust. He's gonna kill you. Screw it, how about I wreck you right now then, yeah? Yeah. Well, something feels really adult here. Dorothy, no, it's exciting? Question mark? Dorothy just discovered something she's into, and I'm worried for her. Here, we get some new things here, right? We gotta do this now. Kind Bracer, to come serve as a Sunday school lecturer, you'll be asked to explain to children about the duties and missions of the Bracers. We'll do that. Crone Monster. Oh, we have to go back to the Crone Trail, and we're gonna go there anyway. We're about to go to the... Okay, we're good. Let me take the peek on the other ones. We have to do this one now. These other ones are long, but admittedly, now that we have Olivier, I think we should just knock him out. Let's go for it. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to go for it. This is the way to go for it. We'll sweep through here. We'll come through to the... We'll see if we can find the monster that's on the way here that they're talking about. Estelle's kind of low on HP, but she'll be alright. She's been through worse. I mean, the Airletin is... Yeah, that's the monster. That's the monster here. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go ahead and learn that. And let's also go ahead and save. If Dorothy dies, do we lose, right? Ah, she'll be fine. Ooh, that's a lot of... Hint. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC reaches 0 health, it's game over. Ew. Great. So here's what I think we have to do. We have to do this, and we have to steal that crit from somebody. Just hit this one again. Very good. Oh, it missed! Awesome! 2 of them missed! Awesome! Oh man, I miss Olivier having the thing that can cause confuse. Oh, we gotta get him that back. I guess also we should probably gear the mans up. Oh, but she's out here blinding people. That's great. Okay, cool. Word up. Oh, he's still fine, actually. Never mind. That's not so fine, but we're okay. Do you still have your good craft? Oh, you have this. Yeah. This is great. I'm glad you still have that. Awesome. We still want to at least get rid of one of these guys. And Estelle, I think, will be able to do that right now. Oh, okay. Oh boy. All right. Oh, okay. All right. His poor kidneys. Ooh, her poor kidneys. Oh, okay. Her poor kidneys. Oh, okay. All right. Well, now I see where we are at this point. Are they weak to anything like, you know, no, they're not really. But we definitely do have to waste something to make sure that we are great and golden. Give me True Hurricane first. Okay, I understand. I see what I need to do. You heal everybody for 800 in this little circle.
My love, I give to you.
And now you take that crit. And you, this one's a little bit lower, so we might have been able to get both of them, but I don't think we could. Not bad. Okay, so nobody's dead yet, Olivier. Ooh. I was gonna Oh, that's not good. Well, we'll be restarting this battle. Tragic. I'm furious. It's Estelle's turn. I think Estelle... Yeah, this is worth 30. She could just do both. Bonk everybody real quick and then pop through and also do a... on this guy. If he's starting out with 0, we probably just need him to pop a shot. He can't even use that yet. Okay, yeah. So she still doesn't have enough to do her hurricane, which sucks. You don't have enough to do your happy trigger, which sucks. But you know what? I think you have enough to take out one of them, so we'll do that. She's very far away, which is awesome. Thank you for that. Admittedly, I think you might want to just heal yourself, girl. I expected. You are 106. I want you to hit somebody first. Hit him, bop that, and now they're close enough this time to actually both catch a hit. I want you to be the main focus of this attack. And Estelle, you really could heal Agate, and I think I would just feel safer. No, I don't want to waste any. I'll be real. Yeah, just hit this guy. Really. Good on you, my lad. Yeah, heal everybody up. Deserved. He's fine. He'll live. But you still don't have enough for... I'm gonna scream. We're not in a place where we can do that. We could chain attack, probably not, because I think I need 30 and I don't have 30. This one's at like 17 HP now, so yeah, just do that. I mean, you have enough for another one of these, so go for it. And I guess just wail on this guy. Ooh, you're gonna have to wail on him too. You can survive one more hit from him. You don't even have to. Even better. Great. Does anyone catch a level up? Estelle, I think, catches a level up on this, actually. Cool. Not bad. Dorothy, do better. So we got that out of the way, which is great. Now we want to go to, ooh, we're at the causeway, aren't we? Or not the causeway, their airletting. Can I heal here? Is there one on the outside here, or is this one on the inside? Hey, where'd that family go? We'll take a rest, huh? For 200, this is highway robbery. Highway robbery. Alright, here we go. Are they watching the waterfall from up top? Oh yeah, that family's just not here. Huh. That kind of surprises me. That being said, we are good to just continue. Let's pop a save here, though. No. Thank you. Alright, so. I don't remember what that thing wanted me to do, to be honest. Did I have to report in with that person? Yes, just take a picture of the device on the top. So we just gotta get to the top floor of here. And we've been into this one, right? I think I went into all of them. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm already sick of them. Estelle, break them all with your hurricane. That didn't work out all as well as I wanted. Okay. That's what I call sexy and cute. Haha, you can't see, dummy. Yeah. Trying to be... Oh. You're trying to be nailed. Okay, I don't think that these enemies are... Well, it's the first floor. What am I talking about? Actually. Okay. I was gonna say, I need to check, like, as I walk in, because sometimes there will be, like, chests here and here, and you just won't see them as you're walking. Oh, you're the one. You're the guy. I mean, if you got the crit on lock, go ahead and hit that true hurricane, baby. Oh, these guys. Ugh. Miss me with these guys. Here. I was gonna say they got like no resistance to magic, but like still. And you can't do anything, so I mean like just I don't know, move over here. Oh, rock! Do we get a leathery tail? No? Oh, sad, tragic. We came in from where again? We came in from there, so there's an uppie and there's an uppie. If we came in from here, I assume most people would go there, so this is probably not the way to go. We'll see. We'll see. There's a down there. There's a chest there. Oh, another chest here. Don't mind if I do. Perilous meatballs. I don't know if I want to know how to cook those. The chest is empty. You vaguely remember digging through and pillaging everything it had. You can't remember when. It was 3 seconds ago. Here, come and attack these things. Going, oh my gosh, Agate, you can't be missing like this. Yeah, no more draining of the stuff. There we go. Alright, great. You two can do that. You can drop a rock on him. Good on him. Ooh, wait. You reverse blindness? That's kind of funny, actually. I think that is kind of funny. Hit your water attack. Ooh, okay. Did it have, like, max guard or something? Or was I just not paying attention? Because I do that sometimes. Oh, it just has incredible defense against water. Everybody just get ready. One of you would. Thank you. But now that I'm looking at that, we can't waste too much time here. EP charge. You imagine this chest as it once was, brimming with treasure and full of delight. You can hardly bear to look at it now. Ooh, another one. Cool. You begin to suspect this treasure chest is a portal to the meat dimension. Huh? What? So we went down this one. Yeah. So that's another down. Ooh, okay. Surprise, surprise on me. Ooh, surprise, surprise on me. Estelle, at least you're in the mood to hit a crit. Oh wait, she's gonna die. Oops. Right. Okay, I understand. So, okay, alright, so things are a little bit more hectic now. Here we go. The both of you. Shoop-de-doo. I could have canceled the art with a spell. She still has another chance to go. Great. Oh, you can't be missing. You can't do this to me. Which one? Impede. This is the one. No thank you. Alright, now somebody beat that thing up. Thank you. Enjoy the show. Oh, we got our leathery tail. Oh, there's two. Does she heal in between battles? She sure does, thank goodness. Part of me just didn't remember for some reason. I was like, oh boy. Oh, Estelle, you're a little bit low. You could have healed yourself. Yeah, you'll be fine. Oh, right, those chests can, oh. Oh, I'm not ready for this fight yet. Estelle, I'm gonna need you to, eat something real quick before we do this. Man, I don't know. I guess we should also maybe cook something. Okay, we don't have much stuff. 2,000. I mean, I guess that benefits you here. I should save before this, but they'll just put me right back in the fight, and I'm not losing. Which is the best spot? I feel like... I guess those three. Ooh, preparing to use art on Estelle. Don't love that. I guess you could hard break, but also you could hurricane all of these people, so I'm okay with that. Okay, alright. Okay, now I'm a little bit concerned. Aqua Bleed? Oh no, she's fine. Ah, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, yeah, his S attacks really aren't that good. I remember them not being that good. Well, now everyone and their mom wants to use one of these attacks. Okay, they explode on impact. Good to know, actually. You don't need to do that. Admittedly, just do that. Okay, what are their health at? Oh, that one just has 200. Shoot that thing. Now we can just wail on this one, we're fine. Ooh, ooh. Do you have anything that impedes? No. Ooh, ooh. I should have paid more attention. Can you heal her right quick? No, you can't. We might have just lost, actually. I'm not sure if she can take one more of these hits, unless you crit. Nope. Okay, she's fine. Man, I should have paid more attention, because I was like, ooh, they might use that. Okay, well, this thing's gonna perish before everything goes down, so we're fine. And Olivia got a level. Very nice. Sapphire Talisman. What happens when you clear out every chest in the world? What will other adventurers do then? That's actually a really good point. I was gonna say, it's not gonna get close enough to take out Estelle, but Estelle is going to need to catch a heal. Next fight. She'll heal herself. Oh, there's no... Miss me with that. Okay. Guess we'll go down here. Oh! Well, I'm not gonna be able to take these things out. Priorities. You heal yourself. I'll give it a shot. I did damage. Hold on. Here, try and hit that one too. Oh my gosh, no! We had an opportunity. Oh, you did that while you were blind? Okay. Well, I mean, like, take the shot. You got a crit? Okay, great. Awesome. Love it. This one's just staying hanging around here. This is not what I expected at all. This thing has to go, but we also need heals. But this thing still has to go. Okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of how I expected that to go. Essentially nothing. Shrimp. Okay, great. Inside the chest is card, Olivier is handsome. You briefly wonder if he had put that there himself. And when would he have done it, is the real question. That is where they were, and we don't want to be there. I think I've been down that one. We've been here. I think we might have to go, like, down to, like, the 3rd floor or something. Yeah, this is the different path. Because I remember on that floor, we only went one way. So this is the other way. Which seems to, I guess, be the more correct way. Oh, there's nothing there that I really want except for a fight with one person. So no thank you. Here to here, there's a battle chest. We probably shouldn't in our current state. But we also have what? I think plus 15 defense, prevents poison's nice. I like prevent poison and get a whole bunch more defense. You're not wearing anything, so I mean, like, I guess you can take the regular prevent poison. I know Olivia's not wearing anything either, so I mean, like, hey. Here you go. I don't know. He's fine. He'll live. I gotta upgrade people's orbment slots, too. My gosh, this game... it wants me to do all the things. Estelle probably needs it more than anybody, so she can just eat the last couple, I guess. I gotta go and buy ingredients. That's gotta be on, like, my top. Oh! Oh! You obtained the Sword of the Ancient God Kings. Just kidding, it's empty. Oh, man. Well, joke's on you, we did get the Sword of the Ancient God Kings. It's right here. We had the Fiber Rod before. I mean, it's barely an upgrade, but it is an upgrade all the same, so we'll take it. Well, this area is nice. Are you also just a weapon? You are! Clog boots! Well, it's been swell. See you again on New Game Plus. Well, I mean, this is New Game Plus. It is. Hard loafers. What did we just pick up? Or are they not something that we can wear? Who can wear the clogs? Either one of you. Agate, I guess you can wear the clogs. That's a lot of defense. Olivia, what's your defense at? I guess you might need it more. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Boys clogging out here. We came through this way. So up here is the top. Okay. Whoa. Well, it is activated now. Back in our day, it wasn't. It really is active. Just like we heard. Ah, but it's possessed of such a mythic light. I can feel the wisdom of the ancients washing over me. Yeah, it's so pretty. How are you two not the least bit freaked out about this? Oh, whatever. Let's get a picture of this thing and get out of here. Let's. I just like to hang around here as little as possible. Let's see. Where should I take it from? Oh. Gosh darn it. Okay, you just want me to take the... Just take it from here. Estelle? Bright? I'm gonna scream. How's here? Wait, hold on. Let's look for one. Yeah, hold on. I want an angle from, like, over here, the side shot. Absolutely. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'll take it. Good luck, Estelle. What? Is it not working? How are you giving up? What's wrong? Not really, I just realized I don't need to take the picture. It might just be a coincidence, but we do have a pro of sorts anyway with us. Oh, I see. Do you mind? If I ask Dorothy, I mean. Nah, go ahead. If you don't think you can do it, no shame in asking. Now ask Dorothy. So Dorothy, would you mind taking the picture? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll give it my all and stuff. Haha, thanks. Here's the- Oh, wait, no, it just needed to be a regular straight-on shot. Oh. Oh. Okay, she did it. Good job. Okay, here we go. Ah, it's got a scary face. Ah, well, say cheese. Thanks for waiting. I got some really angry selling manly pictures. I see. Good job, Dorothy, I guess. Handed Estelle back the orbital camera. Thanks. Looks like we're done here then. Alright, let's get back to town, and then we'll do some Sunday school, and I guess we'll head to Genesis. Ain't no point in sticking around this old wreck. We're going back already? Yeah, that was the plan. There's a problem, Estelle? No, not really, it's just... We came all this race, so heading straight back would be a waste, don't you think? I got an itch to explore the tower. Ah, screw it. If you want to poke around, I'm in. No, head back. I did all the diving that we needed to do. No, we shouldn't. Setting up the camera, settling the jobs comes first, sadly. Afraid that's how it works. Let's get back to town. Let us, wait, is it gonna take me all the way back to town? Oh, that's the greatest shortcut of all time. Bet. Absolutely, screw the tower. We did plenty of exploring already. Now, miss me with that. They said we could go tower spelunking, and I said no. I said, that's a fine idea, but it's just an idea, I say. Where was this guy? Who wanted this? I thought it was somebody in here, right? Santos Escobar! Hey guys, welcome back. Did you take the picture? Sure did. But first, let me return your camera. Please take it back, I never want to see it again. Thanks. And now, it's off we go. What? Where are we going? The Orbital Factory, of course. We've got to develop the photo quartz if we want to see the picture. Ah, true. I'm right behind you. Oh, there. I was like, you want me to go all the way to that... to like 2 cities from now? Actually, I think is it 1 city from now? Yeah, it's 1 city from now. I was gonna say, because we go to Boss, then Rouen, then Zeiss. All done here. Yeah, thanks. Now, let's see how the picture turned out. Well, this is a shock. It's good enough to look like it came from a pro. Actually, this is better than most professional work. Wow. Is it that well done? Here, take a look. Oh man, look at that! That's awesome! Well, this is really nice. Yeah, you match the focus on the panorama mode, which is really difficult. Man, the way it captures the light is just perfect. You can tell, just by looking at this device, it has a long history. Oh, I wonder if you got a different picture if Estelle just took it. Of course, a photo this good is plenty for research purposes, but it almost feels like a waste to use it for that. Oh, really? Pretty complex, huh? Hehe, it's incredible. Really good. Well, then our job's done. She is good at her job. Right. Thank you all so much for all you've done. Climbing up, all the way up the tower must have been exhausting. It wasn't actually that bad. It's all part of the job, but don't worry about it. Ah, thanks. Hearing you say that makes me feel better. Right. Here, it's not much, but please take this. Moon glasses. It's a piece of equipment I picked up with a research fund for this expedition. I'm sure it'll be useful if you have to venture into dangerous places. Ha, thanks. Since you're offering, we'll accept. Thanks. Appreciate it. I like Agate so much. No, it's not all that much. Now, if you'll pardon me. Ha, thanks again for your work. Good luck with investigation. I'm kind of curious too, honestly. Ah, well, it's going to be quite the piece of homework, certainly. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations. Well, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, later. Fare thee well, gentle sir. And we did it. What did we get from him? What are the moon glasses? Prevents blind and poison. Okay. That ain't bad. Dual prevention's really nice. While we're here, we might as well turn it on. Because I guess we're actually turning in 2. Because we beat the other monster down there. Yeet. Yeet. Seems like you safely achieved your goal. Good job. If you have any other jobs, come by. Yeah, I got you. Jean, I got you. Okay, so next up, I guess we should head this way and try and do Sunday school. And I'll be frank, while we're doing Sunday school, we might as well, excusez-moi, pardonnez-moi. We might as well cash in the guy who wants to eat all of the... This could have gone better. Where's that also? Do you see the last eye symbol at the top of the screen? Who's blinded up there? Are we being watched right now? Do 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 do. Actually, no. Get rid of this thing. I don't want it reproducing. Ooh. Can we beat this thing before Dorothy dies is the real question. Now we can. Good. No, don't heal her again. Just beat this thing. Yeah, she would have perished. That's what I call sexy and cute. Really? Is that what you call Dorothy? We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk about your preferences. I don't know what you discovered that day when Agate and Olivier were staring at each other and yelling. But whatever you discovered, I need you to undiscover it. Okay, everybody's hurt. Not for nothing, so let's kind of just scoot very quietly over to the village. And not make eye contact with any monsters, thank you. Where did they want me to do this, actually? Oh, there's the mayoral election. Very neat. What do you mean you haven't seen us around here before? Actually, wait a second, I do know you. You've been here before, haven't you? You remember me? That was a while back. I got a boxed lunch. Oh, that's right. Well, how about trying our new dish? It's the most popular thing on the menu right now. Does sound promising. Well, if you're hungry, just say the word. Hey, you guys have been clearing, housework lately, or rather cleaning house lately. Nice work. I just defeated a wanted monster myself. Oh, it's Melvin! Oh! He's getting better. The monster has been getting tougher lately. It's real tough out there. And then you, Dario, please believe me. The me in the mansion wasn't me. That's all going through my head. Oh, he's getting plastered. The me in the mansion wasn't me. See that guy at the table over there? He's really starting to freak me out. He says, nothing he says makes sense. Once he starts spouting stuff like, it's not me over and over again. I think I'm gonna call it. He's officially been cut off. No more azalea kisses for you, sir. Azalea kisses, hello. We will be going to sleep, though. Because we have been racking up some bracer bucks. Interesting. The me in the mansion wasn't me. So we may have doppelgangers going around. Report. Oh, this is him. That's why I came here. Absolutely, yeah, here. Oh, did you find something? You showed the ingredients they gathered to Orvid. Oh? This ingredient wasn't on the list. Which one? Oh, the juicy bone. Oh, the horn. Okay. Okay. Alright. Goodness, looks like you found quite a bit out there. The list is nearly complete. You've done some excellent work. I thought it was complete. Guess this means the job's complete? I suppose, still. Oh, why not? Any chance you're up for going at it a little bit longer, huh? I'm asking if you'd like to see this list completed. I have a feeling there are still a few more ingredients out there that we haven't found. If you can find all of them, I'll offer you a nice little bonus. Well, how about it? I mean, sure, we can continue. I'll ask that you continue reporting to me as before. If some urgent business comes up and you can't continue, just say so. I'll come up with a different plan at that point. Payment will be agreed okay, got it. Alright, we're off. I thought I had everything, to be honest. Why didn't I report the other things? Oh, things that are not on the list. Oh, gosh darn it. I'm out here thinking, oh yeah, the things that are on the list. Man, oh, that's my bad. Well, thankfully he just said the things and the other things. Hold on. I'm sure that there's a list that Jessica provided. I just keep misreading that one. Let me see. I mean, we'll just keep beating up monsters and we'll figure out what's up. Do-do, bur-do-do, bur-do-do-do, do. Or not. I mean, I still do. This guy's... We'll get another item for him. I do wonder what I'm missing. Anywho. I think that's everybody in here that I need to talk to. So, I might... Oh, I thought that kid was coming to fight me. The way she ran up out of the darkness, I was like, alright, I'm ready for a fight, fine. My gosh. Here. I know that there's a monster, on the way to here that we need to beat. So I'm gonna try and knock that out real quick first. Didn't want to fight that thing. Not that those things aren't really that difficult, it's just I didn't really feel like it. I'm trying to make a beeline to the monster that we have to fight for this quest. Where it is should be pretty simple to figure out. If it's in like a similar location as nope. The one that we had before, I think we had one that was like down here. No, it's that. That's the thing that we have to fight. Yeah, we'll exterminate it. Ooh, there's a couple of them. Well, Dorothy's here too, huh? I don't know if that's the best call. Well, it's kind of strong. There you go. Had to steal that. Had to steal that. Heal. Okay, they're not the roughest, toughest in the land. I'm gonna have you... I guess we're just gonna keep marking the guy in the back. Ooh! Oh, resisting poison. You'll love to see it. So these guys can very much poison, and they will very much poison. Okay, I need y'all to stop doing that to Agate, though. That's just rude. That's rude and nasty. In fact, tear up, my guy. I could have had Olivier do that. Take that. You're at 28. I don't think that. Oh, well. Aw, man. I mean, that's still gonna be pretty good. And it sent you flying, to be honest. Ooh, she resists that too. Ooh, wait, that attack was kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna let you do your crit. Then we'll steal the next crit. And then... yeah, just... ooh, you missed. Take that. She might not be okay. Okay, never mind. She's okay. I didn't think she was gonna get up in time. There you go. I really wish they'd stop doing that to Estelle, the one who's got the lowest health right now. Heal yourself again. Man, of course. Yeah, that's cool. Just beat this thing up. It's one hit. Alright, perfect. No level up. No level ups off of that. But I mean, yeah, still no level ups. That sucks. Alright. Monster exterminated. So now we just have to teach Sunday school and all of our side quests are done. And we've made it in pretty good time. Enough time where I think I'm okay with continuing this episode, especially since we didn't have an upload last week for the fight before Christmas. So we'll go for a little bit longer today. Yeah? Sounds good. We will pause the episode. Okay. Thanks for that. Love that they did this. Okay, really love that you missed too, Agate. It's really awesome that you did that. Awesome and cool. Ridiculous. Anyway, as I was saying, we'll go teach Sunday school, and then we'll do some good business. I think we might have a good time. I know what they said, review your Bracer's notebook, but I might come here and BS some of this stuff. Agate might not be too happy with me afterwards, but you know, it's gonna be funny. Jessica really said, make sure to review your stuff. And I was like, no. I'm gonna do the funny answer. Is it you? No matter how you look at it, no matter how small, I guess I have to ask the White Magnolia in for a little bit of help. Who wants me to do this? The Ruan Chapel? Ugh, I thought it was over here. That's the last time I saw it. Fine, we'll go to the Ruan Chapel. Ugh. Wait, can I? No, okay, I was gonna say, I wish I could fast travel just to Ruan. But we all can't have what we... Okay. Double okay. You have this on the ready. Hit him with that true hurricane. You thought you all were surrounding me. It was I who was surrounding you with a hurricane. No, don't hurricane again. Stop. Thank you.
We're good to go.
Very good. I feel well equipped to handle what the game is throwing at me now. Here. So the couple levels that we got during, in between episodes was well worth it. Oh, there's another chest down there. Do I walk around the coast for that one? Yeah. Can I just dodge this guy? Sure can. Oh, surprise cookie? No, wait, hold on. When you gaze long enough into the empty chest, the chest gazes back into you. How deep? Alright, you guys, always... Yeah, forget these guys. Always make sure you look at where you're supposed to go for your quest. That's bracer rule number 1. Oh, what do you have to say this time? The heart of man is a mirror that reflects onto others. If you hate it, then someday you too will hate me. And that will make my hate for you grow even stronger. Hey, we should have been talking to her more. I'm not gonna say she's goated. I think she's wildin'. Wish she would step back from that bridge, my friend. All the kids, they want to do the Sunday school. Alright, first and foremost, we're gonna save immediately. And we're gonna have a good time. Oh my. Are you here because you saw my request? Yes, ma'am, sure did. It's pretty urgent, right? Yes, today I'd like to ask you to act as a guest teacher at Sunday school. How about it? Are you available? Yeah. I'm not super confident, but I'll give it my best shot. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I had a bracer named Karna assigned to be my guest lecturer, but she suddenly had to leave on guild business. Interesting. I wonder what Karna's doing. It puts the church in a fix, and I was very disheartened. I see, so that's why it's so sudden. So what should I do? First, come into the side room. I'll explain what I'd like for the class there. I'm gonna show him how to hit stuff with a stick. I see. Yeah, I think I get the gist. Start with an explanation of the guild, move over to an overview of Racer's job, and then last but not least, answer the kids' questions, right? Yep, that'll be plenty. You'll excuse me, I'm going back to the class. I'll call you momentarily, so please wait until ready. Estelle, weren't you always bad at Sunday school? Still, truly the world is a strange place. Oh, for once we agree. I was just thinking that myself. How, what's up? Is there something on my face? No, but not even I could have predicted this. To think the day would come when Estelle would take the altar. Sure is a surprise, isn't it? Yeah, seriously. This one... this one's being... the being top type, not the teaching type. Well, that's sure nice to say, I think. I'm not super confident, true, but I think I should be fine teaching some kids. Oh, that's nice and all, but whatever. I'm gonna take a nap until it's over. What are you gonna do, Olivier? While I have little to offer, you'll have my full attention and support. The class should be well visible from the second floor here, so I'd like to watch from there. Oh, nice idea. I should take tons of pictures. Oh, man. Please don't screw anything up, you two. I'm excited. And introducing to the podium, Estelle Bright. Everyone, we're going to have a teacher for the remainder of the class. They've taken time out of their busy schedule to come and speak with us, so do not be rude, okay? Okay. I keep thinking that kid's name is Aglet. A-G-L-E-T. Alright, come on out. The one and only Estelle Bright! Put your ones up, baby. Wait, is that Melvin in the audience? Couldn't he have done this? Or is he a junior bracer like us? Miss, who are you? I was just about to introduce myself. Give me a second. Alright, well, hello. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm still new to the job, but I'm what we call a bracer. What, you're a bracer? No way, that's super cool. How old are you, miss? Now we'll have time for questions after. First, we'll have our guest review what we've already gone over. If you wouldn't mind, Miss Estelle. Ahem. Is everybody ready? Let's go over today's class real quick. Class begin. All about bracer activities. Choose the correct answer and guide the special classes to success. First, let's take up on my job as a bracer. So a bracer is a specialist in investigation and combat. That's right, we throw hands and we use our minds and take a step at a time. Our main duty as bracer is to the protection of peace and citizenry of local regions. We love to make sure y'all doing alright. Yeah. I learned that from the homies. We don't just slay monsters and prevent crimes either. Bracers protect goods in transit and even look for lost items. We help in a variety of ways, yeah. Alright, that was perfect. I got you, Estelle. Bracers are broadly divided into two groups, senior bracers and junior bracers. Of those bracers, junior bracers you might call trainees, and by successfully completing missions and training hard, they eventually earn a promotion to become full bracers. But even once one becomes a full bracer, you're divided up into even further classes. We call these ranks, and each rank is assigned accordance to your experience and success. I mean, we know that it's G to A, but there's also the special S rank, right? Correct? Because, like, right now we're a G+ ranking bracer. So I'm gonna just, yeah, ranks. There's 7 ranks from G to A. These are only formal ranks, and when a bracer is close to being promoted, A+ is added to that rank. Furthermore, there's also an S rank, but it's kind of an unofficial honorary rank given to persons who have performed exceptional deeds. So publicly, A rank bracers are the highest bracers in the land. Hit that A. Yes, I'm killing it. Look at these kids, they're like, oh my gosh, it's just like grades in school. Just like school. Alright, let's talk about the organization that manages bracers, the Bracers Guild. You think you've learned in this class? Oh, I'ma learn you today. But the guild operates not just in the Liberal Kingdom, nah, it operates all over. Even though there's armies localized, there's bracers everywhere, every here, every there. When it comes to protecting the peace, there's only one group's game, and whose game is it? Bracers. Yeah. This global organization was established about the same time as the Orbital Revolution, which was, Okay, now we're getting into some I can't BS my answers, huh? Okay, well, let's think about it this way. How long ago was the 100 Days War? That doesn't actually help me all that much. Oh, that actually really doesn't help me. How long ago? When was the Orbital Revolution? What year is it now? Okay, so Tita's grandpa is gotta be like 80. Right? Sure. The Orbital Revolution. When did Cassius? Cassius became a bracer after the 100 Days War, but we know the bracers existed before then. But once again, that doesn't tell us anything about the Orbital Revolution. Estelle is about somewhere between 16 and 17 now, right? Question mark? So we know it wasn't 10 years ago, at the very least. So it's really it's a guesstimate between 30 and 50. That man's, Tita's grandpa, is old now. They uncovered the gospel a ways back. Ooh, I don't know if I want to, like, I mean, like, we could easily look it up and get the right answer, but, like, let's guesstimate here. It would help if I knew what year it was. Can I back out? Nope. Okay, so there's no backing out here. We just gotta think. So here's where my train of thought is going. I wrote this 80 on the board because I know that, Tita's grandpa is 80. Or I'm gonna just assume that he's about 80. He's an old man. He's got old man mustache and hair, so I think he's he's an old folk. I know at some point he ran the Orbital factory as the guy, as that man, and then he kind of gave it up and kind of tinkers on his own. But how long do I think that factory's been going? If it was 50 years ago, then he probably first started when he was about 30. And I know anime likes to like put like your late 20s, early 30s as like, oh, you're full-blown adult doing all sorts of the things. So I think that honestly feels right. 30 years ago would put him at 50, so we would have been old in anime eyes already. But not ancient. He feels almost ancient now. So I feel like they're saying that I'm gonna say that Grandpa got his start when he was younger. So I'm gonna say that the Bracers Guild, is it 50 though? Do you want to say the Bracers, I guess, should be older than Cassius, right? Because Cassius joined the Bracers. What was the Bracer involvement in the 100 Days War? Ooh, that knowing that there's not like a lot of Bracer involvement in my mind makes me think it goes down a little bit further to 30. I'm trying to think about anybody else. We know the gospel is old. The queen had her birthday, but she didn't give an age. It's even worse if they're giving these like abouts. So they're like, you should know about this timeline. Ugh. I think it's about 50 years ago. Roughly 50 years ago, Orbital Technology and Guild are deeply connected. Even now receive financial support from foundations related to Orbital Technology. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it, man. I'm good. Well, that doesn't sound like it was correct. It was probably 30 then. So next we'll talk about the Guild's relationship with foreign countries. At the moment, the Guild has branches across the entire continent, but the reason the Guild has been able to expand to this level is because it is a non-governmental organization with no ties to a specific nation. But even within its practical activities, the Guild has a lot to think about. For example, they have to keep promises to prevent them from ending up opposed to nations. The most famous promise related to that is... That's our non-interference with state powers, right? Like, we can't interfere with the government. The agreement of non-interference with state powers. In other words, no sticking our nose in state affairs or systems. Problems with within national boundaries are ultimately something that the country's people, for that country's people rather, to think about. Commenting on or interfering with this kind of thing is against international rules. Yes, nailed it. Yeah, see, I think it must have been 30, not 50. Part of me was leaning to 30, but I was like, I'll say 50. The guild uses lots of methods, in which case, like, who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that we may have gotten that other one wrong, but we'll see. The guild uses lots of methods like this to separate its duties from a nation's. Of course, not everything is solved so simply according to code, so sometimes in emergencies you can end up in situations that are contradictory to the code. In times like this, bracers are asked to put one principle above all else. In other words, we bracers in all situations should protect the safety of civilians. If you think about this first and foremost, then you'll naturally be guided to the correct solution. Well, sometimes when we try taking action, you'll end up with a whole bunch of other problems, but overcoming stuff like that is a part of the job too. Yeah, that's a good summary. Yeah, I know that that's the right answer though. So maybe we did get the 50 right, and that pretty much sums it up. How was it? Did everyone understand? It ends the first half of the class. Oh right, we have to answer questions. Very impressive, Estelle. You are performing wonderfully as a teacher. Such fearlessness, such verve. Alright, it's time for the moment you all have been waiting for. If you got anything you want to ask our guests, go ahead and raise your hands. Please, everyone, no, just one question, please. Just one. Sure, leave it to me. Leave it all to me. Wake up the members of my nation. Who's got their questions ready to be answered? I don't see any hands going up. Any question goes, select the correct answer, and overcome any risky or questionable questions. Uh-oh. Oh, me, pick me. Alright, Louie. You should have a whole bunch of energy. What's your question and what's your name? When can you become a bracer? What age can you become a bracer? Well, to be a bracer, first you need to become a junior bracer. You can become one if you pass the test, but to take the test, you have to be 16 years of age. Required to be 16 or older. Of course, even if you pass the exam, you don't become one instantly. For example, you'll receive training under the guidance of an older bracer. Once you've gained enough experience there, you become you finally become rather a junior bracer. Perfect answer. Okay, so you gotta be 16. I got it, thanks you, miss. Excuse me, teacher, may I ask a question? Fire away. Do you gotta beat up monsters no matter what? Some of them are really cute. That's a good question. How to respond to monsters is tough, but in general, you gotta prioritize the client's intent. Because we've, like, not beaten up a monster before, like the ones that were in the garden of our friends at that farm. We gotta prioritize the client's intent. There's no absolute right answer when it comes to dealing with monsters. It really depends on the situation. So if the client doesn't demand their exterminations, we may let them go. It's kind of a tricky question, but it looks like I was able to answer it perfectly. Whew. Oh, okay. Todd, may I ask a question too? Sure, go for it. There was a case a while back where the Sky Bandit was attacked by an airliner. Was it the Royal Army who arrested the Sky Bandits, or was it the Bracers? Ooh! You mean the disappearance of the Lind? The ones who finally arrested the Sky Bandits were, we didn't arrest them. It wasn't the Royal Guard, it was the Royal Army, right? The Royal Army forces. In the final entry mission, the Bracers and the Royal Army worked together using a pincer move to corner them. When the Sky Bandits tried to flee, the Royal Army caught them and arrested them. In other words, the Bracers and the Royal Army cooperated to flush them out. Alright, no problems here. Oh, so the Royal Army and the Bracers worked together. That's so cool! Antonio? Can I ask something? From the audience, who are you? Sure, go ahead. Actually, I'm studying for the entrance exams. Oh, this isn't the guy who I thought it was. And just forgot this, but Which of the three principles in the code is the protective duty to civilians? Uh-oh. Huh? How the heck am I supposed to remember something like that? Wait a second, the protective duty to the to civilians principle? That is... Oh! Well, this is a real guesstimate, isn't it? This is a real guess, huh? Which is the protective duty to citizens? I feel like it should be your #1 principle. It's either 1 or 3 when you think about it like that. Like, it's either like, oh, this is what we usually do, this is what we gotta do, however, if things are happening, lo and behold, above else. I'm gonna say principle 1. My gut just says it's the #1 thing. Principle 1, I think? Huh? Was it? I thought the first principle was basic ideology. Oh, really? I'm sorry, I already knew the answer. The protective duties is a second. Oh, I was wrong on both fronts. Well, I'm sure glad you know. Whew, and this is so embarrassing. Alright, so no more questions? I got a question then, go ahead. It doesn't have much to do with the class, but when the mayor was arrested, the Queen's airship came, right? How big was the airship? I knew there'd be one. There's always that one with some weirdo question that has nothing to do with anything. By the Queen's airship, do you mean the Arcee? Yeah, that. It looked real big, but I wonder how big it really was. The Arcee's size, I read about that in a book before. So look, I know Jessica told me this one, but I'll be frank. Even if Jessica didn't tell me, I would have said 42 because it's the answer to everything. I think it had the overall length of 42 if I remember right. That might not be exactly precise, but it should be close. Wow, that's huge. Thanks, Miss Estelle. Hey, yo, screw that guy in the audience. Screw him. He sucks. Any more questions, children? If not, I believe that's all for our guest speaker today. Everyone say thank you to Miss Estelle. Thank you very much. Bye, kids. I'm gonna kick that guy in the throat. Where is he? Where's Antonio? We did alright. Thank you for your time. I know you're quite busy. The children were overjoyed. Ha, thanks. I was pretty nervous before I did it, but if they had fun, then it was worth it. I do apologize for cutting things short. I have more classes, but if you'll pardon me, should the chance come again, I would love for you to come back for another talk. Sure thing. Agate, I'm gonna kick that guy in the throat. I want you to help me. Seems like you managed things just fine. Ooh, somehow. No need to look so humble. I witnessed your performance. You were a fantastic teacher. Ah, come on, really? Still, it made me think about just how much I don't know. Every time they asked for details, I started panicking. Just gotta keep working at it, that's all. No one's gonna want anything from a bracer that doesn't even know the code. Yeah, I'll keep working at it, I promise. Yeah, hold on, where's that guy? You, I'm gonna kick you in the throat. Let's see, Alicia II was crowned in 1162. After that, Crown Prince Judas passed away. Oh, I forgot again! You're telling me you knew the answer already, and you- oh, I'm gonna kick him in the throat. His throat is going to be intercepted by my kick. Yeet, 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 yeet my foot into his throat, into his throat, into his throat. I'm gonna yeet my foot into his throat, and his throat is gonna be trashed. Good work, it seemed like you- yeah, I did the jobs, John. I'm going to Janice. I'm going to Janice. Sick and tired. I just want to meet up with Kloe and say, hey, what's up, hello? Here. Even if Chloe's not here, I want to meet up with the people who we were in the play with. Oh, they're going to be asking about Joshua. Oh, man. Oh, we might even have a flashback to Joshua in the scene. Oh, man. Well, here we go. Janice. Hey, y'all know I'm coming, right? There we are. I was gonna say last time the gates were locked, we just pushed them right open. Ah, so this is the Royal Academy, full of budding flowers, trembling with potential, dude with passionate moisture of sweat and youthful tears. Olivier, chill. A lovely place. Oh wow, I see like 10 pictures I want to take already. I'm gonna go through so much film. Just a reminder, we're here to investigate the ghost nest. Keep your heads in the game, thanks. This makes me feel kind of nostalgic though. I mean, we were only here for a week, but That just goes to show you how important the time you spent with your friends was. Wow, dang. Every so often, Agate just, like, says something that's, like, emotionally, knowledgeable, and I was like, oh man, okay, Agate, I see you out here. You did something for the Academy play, right? I guess he was also in this area. Oh, I heard about that from Niall. Estelle was a knight, Joshua was a princess, right? Oh, I wish I could have gotten some pictures. Wait, what? Is this true? Oh, what a tragedy that I should miss Joshua at his most graceful and alluring. We simply must find him and have him wear such splendor again. And all of my memories are ruined forever. Changing gears though, Matrone Teresa said the test period should be over soon. I wonder if we're a little early though. What was that? Sig! Sig! That means Kloe is probably here. Hey, what's up? Hello, my friend Siggy. Scree, scree, scree. You have scree. You have no idea. I have no idea what you're saying, but you're welcoming me, right? Have you been, Sig? Dope. Oi, Estelle. That's just me guessing that it's Kloe, but it might not be. It is Kloe and friends. I was thinking it might just be friends, but it's Kloe and friends. Kloe. Haha, been around about a while, rather. Oi, it sure has been. I'm on my... Oh, what's wrong, Kloe? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You've suffered so much and I can't do a thing. I can't even help my friends. I'm such a wretch. Hey, don't say that. I'm glad you care so much. I'm sure Joshua would feel the same way. I'm just happy to see you again. Oi, me too. Ever since the compatibility tester put us at the match level, I hope we find Joshua again. Thank Idios we were able to meet again. Good grief, you two are dramatic even off the stage. Hey Estelle, I think we saw each other at the last birthday celebrations, right? Did we, Jill? Did we? I don't remember. Hey Jill, yeah, that's about right. And Hans too, hello. Hey Estelle, hey everyone. I'd love to chat, but I think we need to put that aside for a minute. You guys are here on bracer business, right? The dean wants to see you. We'll show you the way. We know the way. I know the way to the dean's office, you just don't want to explore around. I see. So you suspect this white shadow is originating from the academy grounds? Is it perhaps in the place that looks semi-haunted behind the academy? Now that I think about it, isn't that where we saw Louve? Or where Joshua thought he saw him? So maybe there is something like deeper going on back there. Anyway. Yeah, it seems like it. So the guild like permission to investigate the academy. You cool with us having a look around and asking some students some questions? Certainly, given the circumstances, I would ask you to investigate in truth. While I have little idea what this white shadow could be, it is affecting the election. If it is affecting the election, rather, we cannot sit idly by and let it be. Thanks, sir. You mentioned not knowing what the white shadow might be. Alas, no. No one's reported anything of the sort to me. Jill has come... has anyone come to the student council about such a thing? Nope, not a peep. It was the exam crunch, though. Nobody really had time to come and say hi to us anyway. I see, that would make sense. Huh, I think I'm lost. Oi, here at Royal Academy are periodic exams which determine if you proceed to the next grade. Even if students saw something, they might choose to ignore it and focus on the studying. I have to admit, I'd probably be one of them. I'd rather get one more formula in my head than focus on something that might just be my sleep-deprived mind playing tricks on me. Well, were exams really that intense? Well, they must be working you students to the bone. But as of today, the exams are done. Sweet mercy of Idios, and people are going to be a lot more relaxed. People were going to start talking about ghost stories. Today is the day for it. There's a converse to this. If rumors spread too far, it will be hard to divine the truth. If we wish to hear the stories from the witnesses themselves, we must act today. Well then, you may begin your investigation immediately. Jill, Hans, Kloe, I expect you to give them your full support. Oh, yes, sir. Understood, sir. Okay, so first off, we're investigating something. We need a headquarters. Someone might come to the student council with information so you can use our meeting room. That'll be perfect, let's go. It's just gonna take me there. Wanted to walk around, but okay. Alright, let's divide up the jobs. Agate and I will... Agate and I will go question the teachers. They should be in the faculty lounge right now. After that, I'll hunt down the rest of the staff and interrogate them too. Easy enough. Hans, you'll check the records in the reference room and see if anything like this has happened here before. Understood. Ooh, that's actually very interesting. Estelle and Kloe will be in charge of interviewing students. Okay. Oi, we'll do our best. Dorothy, Olivia, you two investigate the school grounds as you see fit. You're leaving them two together unsupervised? Jill. Bruh. I'll trust your, artist intuition if you find something. Leave it to me. I'll do my best. Okay, everyone, try and finish up your investigation by nightfall and return here. Alright, fall out! Cool. We get some Kloe time, and I think that might be where we're leaving off. She really is good this, huh? I noticed it during the school festival too. She can be pretty silly at times, but I guess she leaves the student council for a reason. Well, she does want to become a politician, sort of like Mayor Maybell of Boss. Oh, Mayor Maybell. My bad. I can't wait to see Mayor Maybell again. I mean, nope, I said what I meant. Then I meant what I said. She was really frustrated during the election began. She kept going on and on about how she could have been a candidate if she were 10 years older. Well, I guess she could, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was wondering, how much do Jill and Hans know about you, Kloe? I know you mentioned once that they nicknamed you. Aha! Yes, they did. They essentially know, well, everything. They saw through my disguise about halfway through the first year. Aside from them, only the dean knows my true identity. That makes sense, I guess. So they saw through it? I guess that makes sense. Kloe lived with her. I guess. They do seem pretty comfortable hanging out with you, even though they know about your important royal stuff. Oh yes, just like you, Estelle. They're the best friends you are the best friends I have, rather. Oh, come on, you're embarrassing me here. Anyway, let's go find some students to interrogate, rather. Did you see anything weird during the test period? Should be enough to start without raising a suspicion, right? Yeah, that should keep the rumors from spreading, I think. Even though some of the students may be back in their dormitories already. Good point, we'll look there too. And off to a questioning we go. Cool. Alright, well, I'm very excited to have Kloe back. She's dope. Is she one of my favorites in this game? I think she's one of my favorite characters in this game, but it also might just be because we gave her that accent. Oi! Hey, got a sec? Monica? Just Monica? Huh? What do you need? I got a question for you. You seen any ghosts around here? A strange event during exam period. Ooh, like what? Sounds fascinating. Did something happen? You're entirely too excited about this, you know? It probably means she doesn't know anything. I guess I gotta go somewhere else. So, what happened? Hey, come on, tell me! No, goodbye. Kids these days. You kinda look like... Roy. Yo, Kloe. You getting ready for club too? Oh, no, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I don't have time right now. I'm checking around school for something. Checking for what? Well, you see... Hey, you seen any ghosts yonder these parts? Strange events. Sorry, I don't remember anything like that. I know there were some weird rumors floating around, but I can't say I know the details. I see. Either way, thanks. We'll try it for something else, I guess. Sorry I couldn't be more help. No worries. Thanks for your time. No problem. Is Roy the one who just didn't like the, who didn't want to give his time to the festival or preparing for the festival? Also, I feel like there's gonna be like a gambler's deck somewhere in here. I think, hold on, let me double check. Because I'm pretty sure Jessica's comment was like, if you do go to the Genesis Royal Academy, and we're here. Which means I think we made really good time for this episode, even though we did a lot of fishing. There are 2 optional cutscenes. At least the first one is definitely optional. Hans in the archives for one, and on the stage in the auditorium for the second one. And I think we might end with it. Maybe those 2. So Hans in the archives. Oh, is this Hans in the archives? Yeah. Hey, you two, how goes the questioning? Well, we just started, so we don't have much yet. Boy, have you had any luck with the records? Not yet, but there aren't many records that could be relevant, so this shouldn't take long. Hey, I know you're busy, but could I take a minute of your time? Sure. Let me guess, this is about Joshua, yeah? Oh, yeah. I haven't heard all the details, but he's gone missing, right? He has, but don't worry. It's something he did on his own, so it's basically him running away from home. I wonder. I know I only spent a week or so with him, but... Well, we really got along. We got to know each other. We were bros. We talked a whole lot about a lot of things. He could not stop chatting about his life after he came to live with you, Estelle. Really? That's so embarrassing. I was such a tomboy. I mean, I guess that's still true, but... Ha! Well, I've heard a lot of heartwarming stories, I'll say that much. The thing is, I never heard a word about anything before then. Oh. One time, I kind of casually asked about what his life was like before he came to live with you, and I'll never forget the expression he had on his face. I'll never be able to. Ooh. Ooh. His eyes just sort of clouded over. It was like he was staring over a cell-long field of who knows what that only he could see. Probably bodies or graves. Afterwards, though, he kind of just laughed it off and pretended it would never happen while avoiding the question. I don't really know his history, but his leaving has something to do with his early life, doesn't it? Hans is out here. Special Agent Hans out here putting two and two together. Only spending a week with this man's too. Yeah, we're pretty sure it does. I knew it. Whenever we went to bed, we'd always talk about how the day went, right? How practice was going, for example, or how delicious lunch was, that sort of thing. Whenever we did that, he got this look, like he was looking at something bright and beautiful. It was the expression of somebody looking at something they want, but can't have. At the same time, he sort of seemed to accept that it was something that he could never have. He looked really lost. He never really lost that look the entire time he was here. I think he's had that look his entire time when he was spending with Estelle. Joshua. It is something you can have, you giant idiot. Oh, Estelle. So yeah, I know I shouldn't really get involved, but since I don't know you two that well, but can I ask one favor of you? Just one? Huh? If you meet him again, rather, don't let him have that kind of expression. Oh man, Hans, you big softy. He is an idiot thinking he can't have a life like that. Yeah, Hans, tell him. Man, I'm glad we are ending with these two scenes. Man. He's got just as much as a right to love, laugh, and enjoy life as any of us do. Can you do that for me? Hans. Yeah, of course I can. I'll wake him up to the fact that even if I have to slap his cheeks beat red in the process, his cheeks, you say, Estelle, which, Estelle, it may really take that to get him to understand, but we'll do it. Oh, crud. Sorry in advance, Jay. Oh, he even calls him Jay. Oh, they were friends. That was his first real friend. Oh, good to get that off of my chest. Sorry, I shouldn't take up too much of your time. Good luck with your investigation. Yeah, thanks, Hans. Boy, good luck to you too, Hans. He's gonna be looking over 4 more records and saying, yeah, nothing like this has happened before. Man, okay, we're gonna actually, like, explore the academy next time, but I do want to get whatever is going on here at the... Because that's exactly where I wanted to go. Every time I come to, like, these, like, locations where I was like, oh, this was a prominent scene in the last game with Joshua and Estelle, I kind of want to go to those places. And this is one of them. Oh, this is the auditorium. Oh, it's strange, isn't it? Only a few months ago, and yet I can't help but reminisce. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to kiss Joshua. Hey, yo. You got to kiss Joshua and I didn't, Estelle. I'll never forgive you. I'm sorry. Kloe, I'll never forgive you. Oi! A whole lot happened after that. Our calm, serene Princess Joshua has left us. And now it's just us on the stage. Having no supporting cast feels kind of strange, you know? It does. Say, Estelle, may I make a small confession? Sure. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I'm glad that this has happened. I love this. I like Joshua, you know, I'm affectionately. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand. I knew, cause like you could feel some of that tension during that time, but I feel like she kind of gave it up and she was like, you like Estelle and Estelle likes you. I was a bit attracted to him from the moment we met. What? I see. I actually kind of figured it always sort of seemed that way. That kiss scene at the end of the play, I won't deny it sent my heart racing. Like the horses coming home for Sunday brunch of apples, I kept apologizing quietly to you even as I threw myself into the royal. I was really all set to kiss him at the end and just not just pretend. Really? You're a lot braver than I thought, Kloe. Julia always says I do things that make her worried. But then, when Mayor Dulmore pointed the gun at you, Estelle, Joshua's eyes, I'd never seen him so full of murderous rage. It was all because you're that important to him. And that's when I gave up, because I realized I never had a chance against that. No, I think you still had a chance. I don't know, I think it might be a little too early for you to give up. Bruh. Still, bruh. I mean, honestly, Kloe, I can't hope to compare to you. Oh, Estelle, you're so silly when it comes to this sort of thing. You really have no idea just how charming you are. Man, I pay you a compliment and you poke fun at me? Come on, Kloe, I was serious. But that's just it. So was I. I love that about you, Estelle. Your honesty. You know, I was also attracted to you, Estelle. But I haven't given that up. Your open honesty. And I think Joshua feels the same way. Have you considered having a three-way relationship? No, Kloe, stop. I guess Joshua and I are a bit alike in that sense. You know, I did notice that kind of. You're both smart, level-headed, polite. To be honest, I totally told Joshua that you two would be great together because of that. Until I met everyone here, I was very lonely. I think that in that sense, I was a little like Joshua before he met you. So you just need to meet your Estelle. Oh, hold on, you've met your Estelle, ayo. Anyway, if there's a difference between us, it would be our strength. Your strength, like how? Grandmother wishes very much to name me the next queen, especially after what happened. I guess it would be for the best, all things considered, but if I become queen, I'll never be Kloe Rins again. I'll be Claudia von Aulis forevermore, burdened with power and responsibility. I'll never get to hug those orphans. Oh, you probably will, or talk to your friends casually. Oh, maybe not casually. Oh, you know what? If you invite them to the castle, you guys can probably just hang out casually. Or attend class. The very idea terrifies me. I feel so pathetic, rather, for not having the strength to return to that solitude when it's necessary. We're getting a whole lot of, like, Kloe, like, character development in this one scene, and I'm here for it because I was like, yeah, Chloe's my girl, let's go, Kloe. I still haven't given grandmother a proper answer. Kloe, in that sense, Joshua was stronger than I could ever hope to be. I'm sure that he, more than anyone, didn't want to be separated from you. Even so, he disappeared so as not to involve you in what he felt was his own problem. Joshua's strong on some level, yeah, but he's also a big idiot. But I don't think that's the kind of strength you should admire. Huh? It's the role of a queen to rule a whole country. Of course you're hesitating, it's natural. Heck, would be really worrying if you were just doing it without hesitation like Dunan. Being worried and unsure about whether you'll be good and still trying anyway, rather. That's why I'll imagine you'll be a great queen, Kloe. Kloe Estelle. But Joshua didn't hesitate. Well, you know, still, I think if you experience what Joshua experienced, I think he might have hesitated. He barely thought twice. He left us behind as if this were the most natural thing in the world. That's something I can't forgive him for. Oi, Estelle. Does that mean Joshua's up for grabs? You're right, it is unforgivable. Why is it always the cute ones that are who are always the ones who don't understand the girl's feelings? Especially the ones who are cute. And don't forget the sneaker teehee. Oh, I'm so happy for them. The besties. This warms my heart. The last scene with Hans really warmed my heart, but this, the girls' time, I'm glad they both have this. I'm so glad we're friends, Kloe. I don't have many people I can open up to like this. Ha! Neither do I. Although we've been talking about, all the things we've been talking about are really embarrassing. Please don't misunderstand me though. I don't feel, that way about Joshua at all now. Don't worry, it's okay. I kinda learned the hard way that love isn't something you should try and hold back. Yeah, if you would have told him, like, 2 months ago, I think maybe he might not have left you. I guess my dad and I would call us a couple of dumb kids. Thank you, Estelle. Well, to be honest, if I said I didn't have any feelings left towards him, I'd be lying. Look at the face she's making too. It's like, well, to be honest, I guess if I said I didn't have any feelings left towards him, I'd be lying. But more than anything, I want to see you two together and happy, and don't worry, I get it. Anyway, we spent a little bit too much time with the girl talk, I think. If you say that you think Joshua is a hot stud again, I might rip your arms off. Want to get back to interviewing the students? Oh, yes, we should. Let's try to talk to everyone before nightfall. That's where we end it. And that takes us to like 2:45. That's more like it. I'm glad that talk happened. Cause I didn't want to be like, that man's, but like, Kloe was crushing on that man's, and pretty hard. But I think, I think Joshua's the right one to keep Estelle grounded. I don't know what Kloe's gonna do. Kloe's gonna have to become queen. Hopefully Kloe finds... Imagine how heartbroken Kloe would have been if she had, like, confessed her feelings towards Joshua, and then he disappeared. I guess she'd be feeling like Estelle, but she couldn't do anything about it. Estelle had this, like, extra bracer training that she's able to, like, and, well, I guess Kloe has connections, but you don't want to put, like, the princess in danger. You could just be like, Estelle, please find Joshua. And I guess Estelle would still be like, oh yeah, I gotta find Joshua. That's my homie. That's my broski. But man, sometimes I gotta wonder. I'm glad these girls are friends. The homies. This is why I miss Kloe time. This is the juicy bits of this is the juicy parts. This is what I wanted to see. The gossip. Oh, man. Okay. I'm very happy with this episode. And it's a nice episode to leave off the Year of the Radiance with, because this is the next to last upload. And my last recording, so I get to change the sign soon. Fancy. I need to figure out what the next sign is. I think I know what the theme I want it to be. But I don't know if I have a word that I'm decided on yet. I guess I got a couple days to figure it out, huh? And not long at that. Ooh, and this weekend I have things to do. Not like things to do. I guess Saturday I don't have much to do, but I'm baking a cake with my niece, and that's gonna be fun. And then Sunday night I have like this one of my friends is holding a New Year's party, and I was like, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll go. And then Sunday for you guys is also OC action. The last actual Hunger Games thing of 2023. It hasn't hit me that a new year's about to start, but I'm excited for it. Are we gonna... Nah, I'll leave that. I'll leave that for the future. Yeah, we'll leave it for the future. Toodaloo, flight crew. The last time we'll have trails in the Year of the Radiance. Be sure to vote. And I'll try and put it in the top of the description as well. Vote for the AWE Year-End Awards. We had a fun year of action in the AWE. We've had people from Trails in the AWE. In fact, we had Cassius in the Rumble, and Cassius qualified to go to AV Mania 3. So Cassius will be around. So keep that in mind. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Cassius. I'm excited for the Year-End Awards, which will happen January. The first January of Inferno, and that will also be the year anniversary, the first anniversary of Inferno. So make sure to vote. It's going to be a fun day, I'm sure. Toodaloo, like crew. Thanks for watching.